Saturday, 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 Saturday night shite. Saturday, 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 Saturday night shite. Shite, yes, rubbish, absolute crap, mate.
Welcome to Saturday Night Shite, the show that doesn't give a shite. And on the shite tonight is the boys. Hello, boys. How are we?
Hey.
My goodness. The otter looks more like a Wolverine mix.
Right, exactly. Yeah, this is the way the bubble should go. Yeah.
Oh, you're going to go full Tark of the Otter on Mr. Sinister.
It's going to be clawful.
Hey! Brumts. Is here all week.
Were true. It's the Otterine.
Hey, that sounds like a bum cream.
Well, yeah, it could be.
And
you might need it after the 6 hours of this film.
Hello to everybody in the chat. It's almost an action-packed full house in there. Flav's in there, Felt, Garbage Away, AI, Tight as a Nun's Chuff, Franco, amongst others, Paul Dickinson. Crikey, that my chat's flying up like buggery. But that's good. Get involved, chat. Tonight, we're going to be talking about the X-Men casting. One character in particular, though, because I'm a little bit biased, although we will be mentioning some of the others. We've got rumblings. Brian's got rumblings, and he'll tell us more later, about a Vader movie in the works. Isn't that right, Brian?
Possibly.
It's the greatest Star Wars movie ever. Possibly. If Heineken made Star Wars movies. In fact, I think Heineken would do a better fucking job of Star Wars movies than Disney. What do you reckon, lads?
Definitely.
And how's our favourite Tatooine spunk rag this week, Z3PO?
I'm moist as hell and ready to get started.
Have you had one of those Bantha lube baths?
Yes, I have, and all my holes are ready to go.
Just one quick question before we go any further. Have you got some mummy and daddy cuddles for us later?
I may have. We'll have to wait and see.
Did you manage to secure yourself that bolt cleaning device?
Doesn't that look amazing? You just put your rusty bolt in the hole and...
Is that a euphemism by any chance? Is that a euphemism, Z?
No, not at all. That's literally exactly what you do. And it comes out shiny, spanking new, like it's been licked clean by rusty licking robots. Or
Rusty Lee.
Yes.
Menem says, this time it better not be clickbait. No, seriously. The casting department at Marvel have, I think, seen the light. You know, sticking these DEI hires and chicks with no tits in all these X-Men roles. I have to say, can you remember Brianna Hildegard, who played, what was it, Teenage Sonic Warhead or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
In Deadpool.
Yep.
I even though she comes across as a turbo leser, I think there's something quite fuckable about her.
No, I was more enthralled by Yuriko.
Yeah. That was great casting. And you got to thank Ryan Reynolds for that. He had the call and final say on all castings. In fact, I watched Ryan Reynolds in a movie the other day, and he was virtually Deadpool in that too. Blade Trinity. Because I've not been very well, I decided to rewatch the Blade trilogy, just for laughs. And do you know something? The only one that's crap out of that is the second one. And I have a working theory.
It's got some interesting ideas in the second one. I think the third one's probably worse overall, but I think the second one is got good ideas, but it doesn't implement them very well.
Well, I blame Bros for the failure of the second one, because it was Luke Goss, wasn't it? Ex-Bros member, who was the antagonist in that one.
He was also the baddie in the second Hellbound film as well, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. You're right.
Well, he wasn't
another
the worst
reason
thing in it, but he has got a very limited range.
Yeah. The one thing that I hate in modern cinema, and I might be just biased about this, but Ron Perlman is like the white version of Samuel L. Jackson. Once you see his name in the credits, you know the film's going to be a bit shit. I mean, look what he did. He was in Alien Resurrection. He did a similar thing in that. He was totally trash in that movie.
I think you know what you're getting when you hire him, don't you?
The only thing he's been good in is like Beauty and the Beast and Hellboy.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it, to be fair. But to me, he's the white version of Samuel L. Jackson. If you're looking to watch us on Rumble, I don't know what's gone off. For the second week on the trot, Rumble's proving to be a bit of a bell end. So if you were expecting us to watch us on there, you'll have to watch us on here. Now then. Oh, what's this? Minimum says the stream didn't start for him, even though the chat was running normally. Really?
Sometimes you have to refresh it and it'll work.
Yeah. There's a lot of things going off in streaming town. What don't seem to be making a great deal of sense.
No.
Brian, can you keep an eye on the chat? And if somebody says something worthy, we'll stick it up on the screen.
Certainly, Trev.
I didn't mean for that to sound shitty, by the way. It's
just something really sexy. Can we put that on as well?
Yeah, I mean, it's like if it's something tasty, something, what's the word? Something that's pot knacker worthy.
Because this chat, they're definitely going to flirt with each other at some point. It's only a matter of time. I can feel the sexual energy from here.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Are you a bit? Have you got a bit of gypsy in you? Have you got crystal balls? Do you know when you're coming?
Exactly that.
Nice. That used to be a joke in school when I was a kid. Why don't gypsies get girls pregnant? They've got crystal balls. They know when they're coming. As you do. Oh, are we getting another swapperoo here?
I was thinking about reality versus the fantasy of the X-Men movies, and that was my fantasy version of the X-Men. This is more like the reality of it, wouldn't it? This is kind of how it would be. A slightly pudgy Wolverine.
Yes. Felt says in the chat, I like Ron Perlman in Enemy of the Gates. Are you sure you're not getting him confused with Ron Jeremy?
He was in Ghostbusters.
He was indeed. He was an extra, wasn't he?
Not the only thing he was in, lad. Not the only thing.
He didn't need a proton pack to throw a white stream at people. At the end, don't you, when Stay Puft explodes, that's just Ron jizzing off.
Just give him a countdown.
Look at that. Z3PO chuckled to that one, you pervert.
Indeed.
Hello to Sword for joining us tonight. What's this? Eminem says, how about, did you see Shoe on Head as a blonde in the ad break on her new video? Is that worthy? I don't know. I didn't see the same ad break as you, but I'd spunk that. Anybody else spunk Shoe on Head? I would.
Shoe on Head, yeah, I certainly would.
She's well spunky, isn't she?
Yes.
I don't know who she is, but I would.
What else makes me laugh about Ron Perlman is the number of cat pictures that people have posted of their cats that look exactly like him.
What, when it was Vince? Or just in general?
Just in general, just pictures of his face. So if you type in Ron Perlman cat into your search engine and go to images, there are just shitloads of cats that look exactly like him.
Hey, yeah, I've just thought there's a connection between him and Ron Jeremy, because he could be Ron Pearl Necklace, couldn't he?
He could.
Keefy Monoped says he was okay in Sons of Anarchy. Never actually watched that.
I've heard that.
He played Ron Perlman on a bike. Sword says, I don't know who that is. You are lucky, my friend. Oh, look at this. Felt says, any new OnlyFans celebs this week? Well, it's funny you should mention that because...
Cash for cash.
Luckily for us and the rest of the planet, no other celebrities have decided to get their gash out for cash.
Right.
I'm overjoyed. I'm hoping Rusty Lee's going to set a page up soon. That'd be quite interesting.
And not Wincy Willis. Can we...
Oh, she's dead. She's no longer with us.
Is she? Oh,
she passed away last year. She got Alzheimer's, I think.
Oh, poor old Wincy.
Speaking of passing ways and whatnot, just a bit of an update. Remember the sad news about Hayden Panettiere passing away? She was in Heroes and whatnot.
Indeed.
Apparently, she was found on the brink in a tent on Skid Row in LA. And the autopsy revealed that she'd died of complications from AIDS. Not HIV, AIDS. How the fuck did she get AIDS?
Probably sharing needles.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think she was doing tricks for
abused.
fentanyl or something?
She did have some issues with abuse of various substances, I think.
Yeah, which is a bit of a shame, really. I know she tried to make a bit of a comeback, didn't she? And then she was like saying, well, I'm actually bisexual, trying to drum up a bit of work by saying that she'd lick a bit of gash for cash. I mean, it's a shame. She was only a young lass as well, wasn't she? She was only just in her 30s. Was she 32? I mean,
thereabouts.
not particularly my cup of tea, to be fair. I found her quite annoying in Heroes. And that was a show that seemed to have run out of steam all by itself. Did anybody else?
Yeah, the writers run out of ideas. Actually, I think they had some problems with writers' strikes, didn't they?
I don't know.
There was at least one or two of these series that had to stop halfway and while the writers were on strike and stuff. And it was a bit all over the place after that.
She was 36. Where did that
36?
news story come from? Was that one of Swamper's stories he sent you?
What? About
she
her
was
having
fine.
AIDS?
What she had? That sounds like a Swapper's.
No, it's actually legit. It's been in several major publications. I mean, that is absolutely terrible for a young lass like that. But apparently, I don't know what she did. God, she was. She'd obviously done something and it had ruined her career. She was desperate to make a comeback, but I don't think that was going to work out for her.
No. Weinstein was in jail at that point.
Right. So bloody sad, though. I mean, people have all these fantastic opportunities in life, and I don't know how they actually do it, but it goes a bit Dirk Diggler at the end of Boogie Nights for them, doesn't it? All goes downhill at the end. No, I didn't mean that in a comedy sense. I mean, just in general.
I think she had some depression issues, and I think that's probably what started off on the with her not getting as many roles because she was probably not the easiest to work with, or she wasn't always available.
Yeah. Sorry, got my facts wrong. Violetta says it was Davy Chase, not Hate. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. I know I was getting it mixed up. David Chase, who was the voice of Stitch in Lilo. No, Stitch. Voice of Lilo.
Oh, yeah,
in Lilo and Stitch. It was her, sorry.
Pretty sad end, yeah. I don't know. As far as I know, the cheerleader had an overdose. I think she took an overdose.
All right. Well, I'm glad somebody stepped in there to get my massive size 10 out of me gob. So this'll teach me. I fell asleep before the show, guys. So I'm running on Monster at the moment to try and keep myself lucid because I thought I would watch something, for your amusement, really. What's this? Flav says, I struggle with addiction, alcoholism, and postpartum depression. Oh, she did. I thought you meant me.
No, well, maybe he does.
Sorry.
Well, I don't know.
Which led to a 4-year acting hiatus after the hit show Nashville ended in 2018.
Yeah, she kind of forced a bit of a career break, and then it's obviously when she gets a little older, she's not getting the same roles as she was when she was in her 20s.
No, how in Hollywood they say an actor's bankable. I think what it boils down to in this day and age, if an actress is wankable.
Yeah, bonkable, yeah.
Yeah. Melv, hello, Melv. Her cause of death is as yet unconfirmed. Suspected cardiac arrest caused by an overdose. There we go. A bit more info there. Now then, this is wholeheartedly bizarre. I was gonna rattle the tin. But it seems like YouTube has took my goals away. That is bizarre. But anyway, I'm going to stick a link up soon because a lot of you have been asking me about Ko-Fi. And I thought it was a black lad on a Nescafe advert.
Ko-Fi Annan.
There we go. Thank you, Brian. We ought to do a thing, me and you. I mean, obviously, you're Nelson Mandela's great. Mine's more like Nissan main dealer. So basically what we could do Nelson versus Nissan. Would you be up for that?
Oh, yes.
That'd be quite interesting, wouldn't it? Hello there, Brian. How are you this week? Actually, it's a shit Chris Eubank, isn't it, to be fair?
We confused them previously, didn't we?
Yeah. I'm liking the I want to say Olverine. It sounds more like Ovaltine in my head.
The Ovaltine.
Yeah, you are the Ovaltine. No clause. There's a no clause in your contract, I believe.
Yeah, he's not getting anybody without a stool, is he? Really? Let's face it.
No. Chris, you wank. Oh, I love that. I love that. Yeah, I think I've about figured out, because I don't know whether it's an age thing or what, but I'm getting really shit at technology and stuff at the moment.
Why?
I don't know. I haven't a clue. But I'm trying to do stuff, and it's like, I don't know. You know how when you were a kid and your dad or whatever said, set the clock on the video, son? That's how I am now.
I think you get to an age where you start deciding which things are going to be fads and not that useful in 2 years. And then suddenly those things become massive. And you're like 8 years in not knowing how to do any of the things with it. You go, oh yeah, maybe I should have learned how to use that machine.
Yeah. My goodness.
We've seen so much shit technology in our lifetimes come and go that we just don't want to take a chance on putting lots of energy into something that's going to be gone in a year.
Yeah. People have been asking me, have I got a Ko-Fi link, because they don't want to give money via Super Chats because of Google taking over 30% of it. So there you go. There's the link. I'll stick it on a little bit later on. A massive thank you to Skyfire, who chucked us a couple of pot knackers last night.
Well done, Spyfire.
Thank you. I really do appreciate that. We've got to try and raise some money, I'm afraid, for the channel, because it's not been a good month. Hello, RG's in the chat. Hello, RG.
Well, hello,
how are you?
RG.
Hello.
Second time in a day, RG. Hello.
Hello. Learn how to use a defibrillator, says Minimum. Do you know what? I'd love to know what you're fucking sniffing, dude. I could do with some of that.
You're right. That is the technology we may need sooner rather than later.
Yeah. Fourth drawdown says the Amstrad email telephone finished me off. Oh, that, you know, stuff like that when it pops up on eBay is just fantastic, because no way will it work now, but it just looks cool. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's that? Keith Monoped says maybe it's just a dead battery, Trev. Change it and see if it vibrates. What? Uh-oh. I nearly slipped into Carl Pilkington mode there. Hello. What are you talking about? I ain't got a clue. In fact, he keeps popping up on a trailer for a TV show, and he plays like a retired detective, and he actually can act. Yeah, not bad for some bloke who started off in commercial production at a radio station.
Yeah, got to start somewhere.
Yeah, true. Now then, I've just noticed something really shocking. There are people chatting in the chat, and it's not coming up on the StreamYard side of things.
No, it is not.
I noticed that. And it's not as if people are saying anything rum either.
No, it's just purely sexual talk. Because RG's here now.
You're like a deviance detector. Do you know that? How do you do it?
It's pheromones.
You didn't used to be a sales rep for Mills and Boon by any chance, did you?
Spilex's eyes burned into hers like sapphires.
Oh my God.
She felt herself be whisked away in a tsunami of emotion.
Mills and Boon, they're jizz mags, but for grannies, but in reader-only mode. Barrow.
All the girls have moved on now. They can't have a Mills and Boon type romance novel without it being a big monster that dominates them. That's what the kids are into now.
Yeah, it's all gone since Twilight. It's all gone that way, hasn't it? Really,
it's always a slightly okayish woman and a centaur or something.
You know, that is a franchise what never needed to exist. Twilight.
Yeah.
Talking about making vampires shit, and then as a runoff of effluent of that, you had all those TV shows like, oh God, what was it? Oh fuck me. Where you get some cute lass, she falls in love with a vampire, and she gets pregnant and eventually gets turned. What was it? Oh God, it was some shitty American
True
serial.
Blood? Not True Blood.
No, it wasn't True Blood. It spawned that Nicklaus bloke, and he got his own show called The Originals or something. God, I hate not being able to remember shit.
Sparkly vampires has never been my bag. So
yeah. Do you know something? It's weird. Vampire movies, as a whole, aren't that bad, to be fair. And they get shit like Twilight comes along, and it kind of spoils it. Vampire Diaries, that's the one, Melv. Spot on. Yeah. And that spawned a few good characters, and they got their own little spin-offs. One thing I've always wanted to try and watch was that... oh, God, the one with Jensen Ackles. I can't fucking remember the name of that now. Supernatural.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I always wanted to give that a bash, but never really invested the time. I need to find... I've run out of things to watch now. I mean, been not very well, so I've watched a lot of TV and movies during the week. And I have kind of hit that wall now where I have actually run out of things to watch. I thought about going back and watching Hellboy, then I remembered it was Ron Pearl Necklace Man.
You can always go back and watch all of the episodes of Neighbours. Apparently, they started from the beginning.
Oh, Prisoner Cell, Block H. Be some mongrel stone me grog. It's
I'd
Lizzie Birdsworth.
You used to bring me roses.
I think I'd go back to 70s Coronation Street for a bit. That'd be terrible.
Oh, God,
no.
Oh,
That
come on.
That would be genuinely terrible.
No.
Can you remember
But
back to
Ken was
1997? Just on a different note. Can you remember back to 1997 when Channel 5 was new?
Yes.
And the guy who used to do the continuity announcing overnight was that fucking bored. He'd have a conversation with you. It was weird. And one of them used to be on That's Live. I'm sure it was a guy called Bill Buckley.
Oh, yeah, I remember him. Yeah.
And he was doing the voiceovers overnight on Channel 5. And then, like, when I'd get up early for the early shift at work, so obviously I'd get up about, 20 to 5 or whatever, get myself sorted, have a bit of breakfast and whatnot, put the TV on for a little while, and you get this bloke going, well, that was Prisoner Cell Block H. Wasn't that great back in the day? I'm sure they're all lesbians. And he was having a full-on conversation.
Well,
Continuity announcers can't do that these days. I know a couple of continuity announcers, and they're pretty much arseholes. You know? And there's one guy at the BBC, I don't know him, but I haven't watched the BBC in a long time, and he'd go, that's not BBC 2, it's Ellen Titchbot and Carter's World. It's like he was having an asthmatic wank.
Maybe he was. Maybe because gardening, it's all about the hose, right?
Yay!
Hey.
And
Woo.
Charlie Dimmock's Dummocks.
Yes, absolutely.
Hey, speaking of which, I promised boobs, because boobs are back at Marvel, and I shit you not, I can't find the exact photo I was looking for, but I'm quite impressed with the casting. They've actually got somebody who could make a half-decent Rogue. There was a picture flirting around on the Tinternets. I can't find it now. Oh, wow, Flav, £2. Says, you need to integrate your Ko-Fi with YouTube, mate. I really wish I knew how to do that, but I am a little bit thick as a fudge. I'll tell you what I'll do. I will stick it up on the screen, misses. There we go. If you wouldn't mind chucking us a bit of cash, that'd be great. We're struggling to keep the lights on, to be fair. I don't know. I don't get it. I was watching a live stream the other night of some guy, and he was just talking bollocks. And people were chucking $50, $200 at him. And I thought, what the fuck is he? What's he doing? What am I doing wrong? But anyway, I know this isn't the correct Rogue on the right. But,
I don't know. She was an obsession, wasn't she?
She was indeed.
I mean, she's not a bad actress. I don't see her as Rogue personally, but I see Rogue more of a Southern Belle kind of thing.
Yeah. Exactly what happened to the Southernness.
I don't really see her. That's not the first thing I think of when I see her. But hey, who knows?
I have found the picture I was looking for. I have found the picture I was looking for. Now, if you're not interested in that picture, this will sell it to you. And you might need Kleenex. There we go. Somebody's done a mock-up on Instagram.
I mean, yeah, she's...
But this is Inda Navarrete.
You are aware, of course, that she's only 5 foot high.
That's all right. That's perfect blowjob height.
She's literally a midget.
Really?
Well, that makes it better.
Isn't it? You could... she's at that height where you could sort of accidentally push her head down onto your love muscle.
Elliot Page is 1 inch taller than her.
Oh no, that is quite
God,
short.
no.
Then, isn't it? Yeah. Actually, that is quite short because Elliot Page looks ridiculous when she's.
Why have I got Boy George's crying game going through my head now? He said Elliot Page.
She was in Superman and Lois back in the day as well.
What did you say, Bri? I was doing the crying game.
Oh, sorry, Trev. She was in Superman and Lois, and the camera always seemed to be 3 foot higher than a skull.
She'll have those massive boots with the big wedges on the bottom, won't she?
Oh yeah, lifts.
She'll get at least another 2 inches out of that.
I tell you what, I found quite funny. To be fair, right? People are going to moan about this new casting of Rogue, but you want to think yourself lucky. It could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, it could have been Sophie Turner again,
or it could have been worse than that. Holy shit! Bella Ramsey emerges as fan favorite pick for Rogue in Marvel X-Men reboot. No fucking thanks.
Which fans want this?
You know which.
The ones from Pontefract. That explains
you know
it.
who I'm talking about.
Even they've got more taste.
Menomina says, looks like Tulsi Gabbard. No, it looks like a fucking tater, mate. That's what that looks like. Oh, wait, you were... sorry. You were talking about the previous picture.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Now, that is money in the wank. That is not.
Was Greta Thunberg unavailable?
The thing is, anybody in the right mind would rub one out to that, right? If you want to rub one out to that, you need to go to either Specsavers or seek some psychiatric help.
The mating season has been quite dry. I'm not going to rule her out.
Do you know? Oh, fucking hell. I swear down that she is the female reincarnation of Stan Laurel. Because she is the spitting image of him, isn't she? Oh, what's the matter, Ollie? Oh. All she's got to do is start fucking rubbing the top of her head and saying she's going to be a dad. Oh, that boiled my piss. But I tell you something, if my piss was boiling after being with this, that would be an STI I'd be proud of. You know?
Yeah. You can't touch Rogue, though, can you? That's the problem with Rogue.
Yeah.
She absorbs you.
I don't know. I'd be the first mutant that would be rogue-proof, just so I could get into those flaps.
I'd encase myself like a baby Bell.
What, dip yourself in hot wax?
I think that's the only way. Give it a go.
You're the man. You're the man. That is just fucking brilliant. Not Z3PO. Hello, sir. Says, I see Rogue as Daisy Duke. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's what you need, yeah. I mean, she's not the worst choice.
Has she got a CB radio? Has she got a CB?
Well...
Flav says, small birds are great for throwing around the bed. No, we want to shag her. We don't want to look at fucking birds, mate. Fourth drawdown says, 5 foot is perfect. You could put an ashtray on her. Oh, love it. Oh, dear. Hang on a minute, Sword says. Oh, wait. She was Lana's daughter in Superman. Yes, she was.
Okay.
Oh, do you know, Andy Masterson. Where did that go? Elliot Page as Colossus. Yeah, Colossus fucking joke.
Andy Masterson, that's a name I've not heard for a long time.
I remember. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Nice to have you on the channel, mate. Really, Phelps? As much as that? I'd give her 2 inches. You give her more than that. Flav says not even the tip. What? Hang on a minute. I think what it is, we're a bit of a delay going off here. I think these might be referring to the 1 minute it's this picture, and then we've got Tater Face. Good God. Did I tell you something? She's Bella Ramsey, just going back onto this, lads, I'm sorry about this.
Yeah.
But Bella Ramsey is going to have to be on the other bus. Because I've always said that any woman could get a cock in her. That could not. The only person I could see screwing that is the guy who played Sam Tarly in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, she's not the prettiest lady.
No, when they say tough wank, that's like even Helen Keller would have a struggle having a wank looking at her.
I've probably misgendered her or something by saying she. I've probably used all the wrong pronouns.
I don't know. I think I'd sooner fucking misgender her than look at her, to be honest. Because
Elliot Page should be rogue. Anyway.
No,
she's the most qualified X-Man there is in Hollywood.
Hey!
Definitely the right person for the job.
Oh dear, that's us. You're going to get us shut down. You do know that, you don't you? Oh dear. Well, it's been fun, guys, because they're going to come for us. I remember a time when Elliot Page was actually worth a shag. Yeah. Believe it or not. And I have proof when she was a sort of superhero. Remember when she was Bolty?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. I've got a better image, actually. I don't understand the mentality. Did she think her career was completely screwed? And she had to play this card to get further work?
I think mentality might be the key issue.
Just look at that there. I mean, I know she hasn't got much in the Chucky eggs, but...
Oh, I don't know. She did a pretty convincing Kitty Pryde in X2.
She did, you're right. Oh, gee, says, and I know you mean this in a non-Leslie way. Oh, come on.
I get that feeling too, Andy.
There we go. Yeah, Elliot Page was cute. Ellen Page was cute. Elliot Page is frightening. Especially in that fucking awful movie. What's that say? When Ona says, a bit too childlike in that pic, Trev, be careful. No, we're not going there. She's one of them, right? Sometimes you get a short lass, and they tend to look a lot younger than what they actually are. They seem to hold on to that.
She looks a bit like Linda Blair in that first picture from back in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, and I forgot she also played Vanya in the Umbrella Academy, so she's quite used to superhero roles.
Yeah, but the thing is, she had to turn it in that as well. She turned that gender bendry.
Did you not fuck off the producers with that one?
A little bit, yeah. But just look at Ellen Page there. I mean, woof. And I've got an even better picture where she kind of looks like Linda Cardellini. Linda Cardellini, I could gargle with her piss. She is gorgeous. Now then, did this let me download it properly, or is it one of those WebBP pictures? What the fuck? Who come up with this WebBP format? That is the biggest load of bollocks going ever.
You need a browser plugin called Save as Type.
Right.
Leave us a link to that, Z. Well, that could come in very handy.
Bloody hell, I've gone and done it again. I've gone into Carl Pilkington mode. Can't believe it, lads. Tit it up again. Let me save as and then do it as a JPEG. Because that normally works for me.
Just share the screen as long as you don't have anything dodgy on it.
No, because I've done that before. And like you say, you end up accidentally showing something else. And then you end up in a world of download hurt. Here we go. Just 1 second. I mean, look at that. You've got a bit of Linda Cardellini in there with a touch of Sigourney Weaver, I think.
What a waste.
Innit?
What a waste.
It's a dress made out of crepe paper or creepy paper.
No, it's made out of, Christmas cracker hats.
Oh, right, yeah.
It's made out of those. So we went from Ellen Page. I think I'm going to say they made a mistake. Instead of calling themselves Elliot, Wouldn't they have been better as Alan? Because you've gone from Ellen to Alan Page.
Mm.
Yeah, but that works better, doesn't it?
No, because there's no cool Allens.
Well, yeah, there is that, yeah. So we've gone from that to somebody who looks like the midget from Fancy Island, but the one from Paraguay.
Yeah.
From that,
there's definitely been some sort of either mentalist trauma, or some sort of abuse. In my opinion, that she's gone through something that this person.
Do you think it was working with Rainn Wilson?
I don't want to point fingers.
It could be anybody, couldn't it? Could have been that magic casting couch. Me too. I know somebody who's dying to get on that casting couch. They haven't been offered.
Me too. I am.
There we go. That's who's been offering. I want that casting couch. Get Harvey Weinstein out of jail. I think Harvey Weinstein would sooner do a Jeffrey Epstein than lay on top of that.
Yeah, I think most of us were rather Epstein ourselves.
Yeah. Let's have just one last look. Do you know what this reminds me of, don't you? You know how the refit Enterprise, it's like watching Star Trek 3. You know, if you knew it was going to blow up, it'd be like taking one last look at the Enterprise. That's my only analogy that fits in this situation.
It's Star Wars versus Disney Star Wars.
Yeah. But anyway, and it's funny you should mention Kitty Pryce, because she was pretty much good in that role, I thought.
She was, yeah, perfectly suited.
Yeah. There was a lot of good casting in those Bryan Singer X-Men movies.
Yeah. Needed a dragon, but she was good.
I wasn't so keen about the whole Iceman effort, but, you know, he casted Hugh Jackman on the referral from Russell Crowe. They wanted Russell Crowe to play Wolverine. Can you imagine that?
Oh, God, he would have been terrible.
He would have been terrible. He would have been shocking. But Russell Crowe turned it down, and he said to Bryan Singer, "But I've got a mate who'll do it for you cheap." He's a bastard. I wouldn't argue with Russell Crowe. Oh, Ardent Party says, didn't this Navarrete chick turn down something huge to take the role of Rogue? I don't know.
I think I've heard that too. I can't remember what it was that she turned down. It might have been a Star Wars role or something. Or, I can't remember. Yeah.
I don't know. Who wants to be in Star Wars these days? What serious, credible actor? But we're missing a really tasty point.
That's right. Yeah, Andy Masterson said it. Heat 2. Yeah.
Heat, what?
She turned down Heat 2, which is in pre-production.
And he makes a very good point here. He says, Iceman isn't gay. Dude was all over He was.
He was a funny magnet, proper.
Yeah. Oh dear. Like Magneto can pull old tugs, Iceman was all over the chicks. My favourite rendition of Iceman, Bobby Drake, was in Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. He was voiced by Frank Welker.
Yeah, he was good. That was my first real introduction to him.
And then you've got Angelica Jones as Firestar. The saddest X-Men character ever. She irradiated herself and gave herself tuppence cancer.
Oh, God.
Well, in the story, that's how it went.
Oh, no.
Let me just put up the background image.
That's fun for the kids, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. Very charming. But this kind of gave me pause for thought. Adam Driver as Mr. Sinister in the X-Men reboot. I don't know. It's either going to work fantastically or it's going to backfire spectacularly. Do you know who he looks like there? He looks more like a version... He looks like Dominic Keating from Star Trek Enterprise. Malcolm Reed.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't he? He's got quite a bum chin.
It looks like he's in the Castlevania game, to be honest.
He does, doesn't he? But I don't know. He looks more like a cross between Kylo Ren and Mr. Sinister.
Oh, I don't think he looks too bad, actually.
Do you think he's going to have a hard time shaking the whole Kylo Ren vibe?
No, not at all.
I think the Kylo Ren fans are going to follow him anyway.
The thing is, this Kylo Ren was probably the only decent character in the sequel trilogy.
Yeah.
Minimum says, looks a bit too much like Kylo Ren. Well, it will do. It's Adam Driver, you twat. I like Adam Driver, says Felt. What's that one? I mean, this guy's ex-services. He was in, was it the Army or was he a Marine?
I believe it was.
So he's going to be hard as fuck, to be fair. Andy Masterson, another one here. I grew up with Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. That was a fucking ace cartoon. That was
Although I'm not really sure how nobody noticed that they were living in that apartment that could turn into a big science lab. I don't know. Where was he getting the money for?
Do you know who funded that?
Was it Tony Stark?
That? Yes.
Oh, of course it was.
Tony Stark gave him the money.
Yeah, I think I vaguely remember that. Yeah,
because he did a sort of favour, didn't he? He said, "If there's anything I can do," and Spider-Man's like, "Yeah, well, actually, hang on a minute. Can I have $500,000 worth of lab shit put in my grandma's loft?"
Why didn't he ask for a sex robot?
Well,
I would have done it for free.
He did. You'd have done it for a reach around and a copy of the ad mag.
Oh yeah.
For the doggers section at the back. Oh dear. But I think Adam Driver's going to work out well for Mr. Sinister. Mr. Sinister in the original X-Men cartoon, he was scary as fuck.
He was. He quite lived up to the Sinister name, didn't he?
Yeah. Oh, gold. Can we have Greg Wallace as Charles? Have you seen that guy who they've got to play Charles Xavier? Oh.
Is it Infantino? Now he's leaving FIFA? Probably.
Yeah. Hang on a minute.
I think Greg Wallace could do it as well because he's got a terrible YouTube channel at the moment. Has anybody watched it? It's fascinatingly cringy.
He's rattling the tin.
He really is. It's incredible. You should watch it though. You should go out your way and watch some episodes because they're just awful.
Somebody's done a mock-up of Christopher Abbott, who's the guy who's going to be playing Charles Xavier in the new reboot. And I've got to stick this up because this is amazing. It looks more like a fucking boiled egg or a Russian prime minister. So this is Christopher Abbott made up to be Charles Xavier. Somebody's even cried foul and said Lawrence Fishburne should have played Charles Xavier. Fuck off.
He looks more of a match than James McAvoy does.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'd soon have McAvoy, really. Common people for the win. Mr. Sinister sounds like a BBC presenter.
He does, doesn't he?
It's not far off, to be fair. Brian, you're a little bit quiet tonight. Everything all right, love?
I've tried to speak 3 times and I've been cut off my prime. I couldn't get a wee word in, so I've just...
Was it me? Did I cut you off, Bri?
Well, various. Let's not get into personal things.
Oh, it's all right. That's not fair. In fact, I'm going to turn you up a little bit because you're sounding a little bit wee.
Hang on.
Let me turn you up. Don't you get turning yourself up. I do the turning up on this channel. Okay, Bri, you didn't ask me, but I've done it anyway.
Thanks very much, Trev.
Did you ask me about Fridays, Bri? Would have been common sense, really. Common courtesy. I could have bought a new saddle for my bike. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Chat, what do you think? Because this guy just looks like, I don't know, in a shit Bond movie where the Russian premier or the Russian attaché comes in the room, he looks like somebody who'd play a Bond villain or something. That lamp in the background's not doing him any favours because it looks like a tuft of hair they forgot to cut off.
It's got a lovely round skull there that fits nicely with...
Yeah, this is somebody's mock-up over on Instagram. So if that's yours, then I'll credit you for it. But he just looks terrible. I don't think he'd make a great Charles Xavier.
Well, I mean, I always view Charles as a more senior elderly man. Not because Patrick Stewart played him, but these were supposed to be his students and he was the headmaster. And he kind of looks like to be the same age as his students.
Yeah, you need Richard O'Brien, really, don't you?
Okay, X-Men, it's a 3-minute game. It's called Get Out of the Danger Room with Your Own Fucking Life. Do you know who was tipped to play Charles Xavier?
Ebo Phillips.
Rusty Lee.
Sounds more like Cleveland Brown. But no, and I was shocked at first, and I thought, I don't know. Patrick Wilson
Who?
was tipped.
Okay.
This guy,
Oh.
you know,
He's
the one
not a bad
who's in.
actor.
He's not a bad actor.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Do you think he's got the Charles Xavier vibe?
It could be. I mean, you know, it's difficult to. When I'm doing the thing now, so I can see him without hair. I'm covering the top of his head. Do you know what? He wouldn't be bad. I've seen him in a lot of different types of roles, and he's usually pretty solid. So yeah, I reckon he could probably pull it off.
Pretty solid. Is that
that
a
one,
gay
yeah,
phrase?
You know what I'm saying?
Is that the only thing you need to play Professor Xavier is to be bald?
Yes, that's it. It's just CV. It's just that one word.
I don't know. He's kind of got the bonds for it.
Those turkey teeth are not going to help.
Do you know who he looks a bit like there, Bri?
Who?
It looks like a posh version of Thomas Jane.
Tom Jane's not in enough things anymore, is he?
The last thing he was great in was The Expanse, because he played Miller, didn't he? The cop from series.
Yeah.
There was
I love the
rumblings during the week that there was going to be a new show over at Amazon regarding The Expanse, but lo and behold, it was AI bullshit, and a lot of people were all diving on it. And I thought, oh great, this is going to be great if we get another what's the word? Another out in the Expanse universe. I've got to thank somebody without naming them. Somebody's just chucked me 5 pot knackers over on Ko-Fi. So if that's you, you know, it's hard to thank people without outing them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know
So-
exactly what you mean. That's like when you want to put to a GoFundMe. You know, if you put your name in it, you're going to get identified, doxed, etc.
Yeah. Well, I think everybody deserves their anonymity, and I think people do get to hide behind their screen names. So if that's you, what's just chucked a tenner over on Ko-Fi, thank you ever so much. But I don't know who that is, and I don't want to name the name. So who was it? Who's just chucked us a tenner over on Ko-Fi?
Oh, could it be Trev?
I don't know.
Apparently, it was.
Oh, it was Flav. Thank you, Flav. Oh, I didn't realise that was your name. Oh.
Nice.
Ah, there we go. Ah. Nice. Didn't know his name was Quentin. I'll keep that one secret. Shit, I just said it. Oh, no. No, I'm just joking. Thank you, Flav. Flav and, you know, Skyfire, thank you ever so much. There's the Ko-Fi link. This is great.
Can I just say to Gap After Dark, it's nice that you say hello from the chat, but going to stop calling me Ryan. It's not Ryan, lad, not Brian.
No, you're not going to fucking answer to that, are you?
Ryan's an entirely different dickhead.
Oh, crikey. You nearly made me choke on a monster.
Oh dear.
I think it'd be nice to have a little bit of an interlude. And I'm going to give Z the opportunity to give us some top tips if you are ready, sir.
I can most
Z3PO's Mummy and Daddy Cuddles. Top tips.
Well, as Smilex mentioned sexy hormones earlier, I have an Animal Kingdom Mummy and Daddy Cuddles for you.
Go on.
Female ferrets can die from a toxic buildup of hormones if they do not mate during their mating cycle.
Really?
That's
And
what I
that-
keep telling our gentleman.
And that, officer, is how that ferret ended up at the end of my penis.
Okie dokie. I'm not quite sure what to make of that information, but, you know, you learn something new every day. In fact, you know, I draw the line at at ferrets, you know, in a Richard Whiteley capacity. That was a great scene. You what, Brian? You're a little bit quiet, dog.
Richard Madeley capacity.
No, Whiteley.
Richard
Yes,
Whiteley.
I know. I'm like it.
Although Richard Madeley's just as cringe as Whiteley.
Can you remember when he got done for nicking wine in Tesco's and they tried to cover it up?
I do.
I thought that was quite funny, to be fair.
Whiteley
There
had
he
a
is.
wicked sense of humour. He was just another one of these guys that has to tone it down severely for the pre-Watershed show.
Yeah, he'd got a bit of a reputation and being a bit touchy-feely in the newsroom.
I do remember him trying to insult
Really?
Morrissey on a show once, and that was quite funny. He sort of suggested that Morrissey wasn't getting any sex, and Morrissey said, "Well, that's rich coming from somebody who's married their own mother."
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Which I thought was quite a good comeback.
Nice one. Don't. We're not going to go down the comeback route.
No.
Sorry. I'm just going to have a moment, guys, because I need to get rid of these pictures of a certain individual who used to be female.
Flav, is that any better? Or is that too much?
That's good. That's good.
What?
Flav
miss
is asking
something?
about my audio, but I don't quite know what's going on because it's well past what I usually have it at. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe
Well, I have
StreamYard
turned you
doing
up a
funny
little
stuff again.
bit, darling.
Yeah. Is that okay?
Right, they're sounding fine. Sounds good to me.
Cheers, lads. Nice to have a bit of feedback from chatting if it's just audio related.
Yeah, nice to have a bit of feedback.
Trouble with your oral.
Excuse me, have you tried gargling with salt?
Gargling with Harry Monk.
Salt.
Is that Cockney rhyming slang?
Yes.
Isn't that very dry? Gargling with salt.
It's more of a brine.
Oh, so it's got liquid in it.
Oh my God, this conversation's getting worse.
No, it's 2 inches away from the mic. I normally have it around about the 8 inches mark. Obviously, practicing homosexuality and that.
I also have it normally around the 8 inches mark.
Hey!
Nice. Do you know, I have to say for the record, standards on the Tinternet have gone right bloody downhill.
Since the stream started.
Hey! Just in general. You try and download something now, and it's in umpteenth different formats that you've never actually heard of. And then you've got to deal with the disgrace of having to download stuff. And I'm desperately trying to get something to show, but Windows Explorer in Windows 10 is horrendously shit. And I don't understand why that's displaying as one thing when it's something else. Oh, why do we have to have 1,000,001 different frigging formats? Well, anyway, that brings us on to my next subject for tonight.
Ooh.
I had to watch Strange New Worlds for
It's
one
the
episode.
puppet episode.
It
It's a
is.
puppet.
It's a puppet. Discuss, please. Brian, can you just drive the chat just for a moment, please? While I
Yes.
try and drum up some of these images that I've been trying to get hold of in the first place. But Tinternet's been a cock.
I think StreamYard's been a cock, to be honest, too.
Yeah, it's not just me then what's having a trouble. I couldn't believe it when I heard about this. They've done a fucking pub. I mean, the Klingon opera singing one was fucking bad enough, and then they have to do this. So I thought, all right, I'll go on the high seas, I'll download it and figure out what the crack is. And I fell asleep watching it because it was shit. So please discuss, chat. Please make your opinions very apparent and clear. I'm so glad Kurtzman's got his P45.
Well, I haven't watched it because I started watching Strange New Worlds after season 1. It just wasn't for me.
Right.
Yeah, agreed.
Why was it
Same
not
for
for
me.
you? Why was it not for you?
It just felt more of the same. I mean, I watched Star Trek Discovery up to season 3, and I couldn't go on any further. And I don't know, just Star Trek, like with many franchises, Doctor Who and Star Wars included, they've all just lost their way.
Yeah.
They've gone past making engaging stories, and it's just commentary on the here and now. And it's just find it so boring. It dates the series very much.
I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that. I think it's just Star Trek in tone. It's Star Trek in the way that it looks. Aesthetically, it's Star Trek, but it's nothing really. It's not intelligent anymore. It doesn't seem particularly deep.
It smells like Star Trek.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like Star Trek, but when you bite into it, it tastes absolutely nothing like Star Trek.
Yeah, it's something in a Star Trek skin suit. I've yet to determine what that is.
I tell you this though, they do have budgets. I mean, the money, they look beautiful. The sets look really good. The casting, I mean, for the most part, is pretty good. It's just the writing's abysmal.
Yeah, that seems to be a running theme, doesn't it, in all the things that Kurtzman's put out of late. What an absolute shit show. I mean,
I disagree with that. With Sword in the Storm, that some of these puppets are definitely fuckable.
What?
Oh, that reminds me when the time when I wanted to molest one of the Wonga puppets, and I can't remember which one it was now.
The Wonga puppets. What the hell is that?
Can't you remember the Wonga adverts? The three puppets that were trying to get you in debt.
No. Are they anything like the Dolmio family?
No,
That's exactly what I was thinking. When's your Dormio day?
Yes.
Wow, racist much?
Oh no! One of the puppets from Dolmio ads was very doable.
I was once groped by Chip and or Dale at a Disney theme park. Does that help?
You weren't touched on the bottom by Zig or Zag, were you?
No,
I mean, look at this.
I think it was Dale.
You think?
Well, somebody later on told me that Chip and Dale usually have women inside the suits because they're shorter, which made it slightly better, but not entirely.
Well, the thick one, Dale, has the red nose. So was it the one with the red nose?
I was going through so much in my mind, I couldn't really focus.
Was this Euro Disney or the American one?
No, this is in Florida back in sort of early 90s.
Maybe one of the ladies inside wanted a bit of slap and tickle with our favourite otter.
Well,
They might have done.
I like the line Z says, you'll never find a hotter otter.
like totally.
Hey, blunts, no ferreting about you. Just look at this. This just reeks of bollocks.
You're not wrong. It's desperation. It's gimmick after gimmick after gimmick. I mean, other series like TNG and even the original series, they'd have the occasional gimmicky episode, but this seems to rely on them for content, and I suppose it does away with a good story. I mean, didn't they do True Detective?
I don't know. I don't watch this. I refuse to watch this shit. And I'm glad I passed out watching it. That's how exciting it was.
A friend of mine said that the second series started off with a really good idea for the Gorn, and said that they made them really terrifying, and it was a fantastic villain. And then they just killed them off really super stupidly in one episode, and removed all the threat. And that was as good as it was ever going to get. Everything after that, like you say, they're very short series, and they've already had at least one or two gimmicky episodes per series with the musical episode and stuff like that. This is the kind of thing that would show up in one every 48 episodes in Next Generation.
Yeah. And it would usually involve Q.
Yeah,
we'll get to that a little bit later on. But like one of the gimmicky episodes, do you remember the one where it's always when Picard's been off ship and he comes back in a shuttlecraft? And do you remember the one where they were all exposed to something and it reverted their DNA, and Barclay became a spider and Worf became like a prehistoric werewolf type thing? I mean,
Or
stuff
that one
like that.
where Beverly Crusher fucked a ghost.
You always go on about that. Come on.
she's usually full of spirits, that woman, though, isn't she?
Why does nobody bring up the fact that Tom Paris actually shagged Janeway?
Threshold is a terrible episode.
Threshold does not exist. We don't talk about Threshold. Just a quickie, Sly. Cartoon Man says Chippendale strippers. There you go. Is that what really happened?
No, sadly not. This was in the Disney park by somebody as a furry.
I remember once reading in The Sport, and this might be the level of quality of journalism I'm referring to here, about a woman who went to see the Chippendale strippers and ended up suing them because one of the strippers threw his underpants, I don't know whether they were Y fronts or not, threw his underpants into the crowd. These underpants hit her in the face, and then she ended up with a severe case of crabs in her eyebrows.
You would at least hope for lobsters.
The thing is, I've heard of people trying to sue John West for crabs, but never the Chippendales. Can you imagine that? Excuse me, love, how did you get crabs? Explaining that to her husband. You've been up to no good, lass. You've come back with crabs. What have you been doing? I've done nothing wrong, Reginald. She's been to see the fucking Chippendales. Dirty old slag. Women are duplicitous, though.
No.
The cartoon man says, not a skid mark. Gap after dark, crab eyes. We used to have a lass at school we used to call Cod Eye. Maybe something similar. She could see around corners. She was like a living gecko, bless her. Everybody had a weird kid with funny eyes.
Yes,
kind of like a Marty Feldman type.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I had a girl at our school had a wonky eye.
Wang Eye, Cod Eye, what was the local nickname for this particular affliction?
Cat's eyes.
Ah.
I had a friend who could vibrate his eyeballs.
Please elaborate, please.
He would take his glasses off and he could make them shake like little eyeballs moving like that inside the little pupils moving around. It was just really freaky.
Was it like the Tizer midget with his glasses going up and down?
Yeah, exactly.
He shot himself, didn't he, if you remember?
Good
What,
Lord.
the Tizer midget?
The Tizer midget shot himself in LA in a toilet.
Wow.
What the hell is the Tizer midget?
David Rappaport, he was in Time Bandits.
Time Bandits, yeah.
Yeah. He was Randall. He was also Fatumfsh.
He was for Tom
in the Young
Nick
Ones.
Borgo, yeah.
Can you remember when he was Fatumfsh in the Young Ones?
I do, yes.
Yeah, the Ford Tipex advert
Nobody says
episode. Well done, young man. You've won yourself a Ford Tipex. It was a Granada, wasn't it? A 2.9 Crusader.
Cornflakes, 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 cornflakes.
Yeah. I had a pint of Audrey. Oh, no, it wasn't that. I had a pint, was it? I had a glass of something puffy and the girl looked straight through me. So I had a pint of Hawk and now she's going to screw me.
Ben Elton.
Yeah. In fact, haven't I got that somewhere on here?
Yeah, play it and your channel's gone for that word.
Ah, because it's got the P word in it, hasn't it?
Yep. Can I switch Z and myself? I hate seeing Z's face getting glorious, shiny face being covered up by the chat.
Yeah, I know. They ought to rearrange the landscape by now.
There we go.
Because it's not very flexible. I mean, I could adjust the whole thing, but it's... I don't know.
It's okay, I've done it.
Are you sure, Brian?
It's done.
You look like one of those... You know when they used to cover the eyes up in Readers' Wives?
Yeah.
It's like you're down in that... You're in Mandy and Mansfield territory, isn't it, Smy?
Or an SAS book.
SAS
Timothy
book,
Claypole once said, "'Tis done."
Okay, fair enough. That's on you. If you're happy with that. Oh, the real rodent. This is good. Sorry, Brian, I had to cover you up. Had a teacher at school called Evil Eye Mackay. Not McKay. I hate it when people say McKay. Fucking Stargate Atlantis, I'm looking right at you. Because she'd just stare at you if you were talking in class. Literally just stand there for 5 minutes burning a stare at you. Well, half of you anyway. The wallpaper at school was getting burnt off. And Eminem says like Sauron. Oh dear. Top or bottom, Brian, says Feltz.
Oh, bottom.
Oh. There's rumblings in Wakefield. Oh, this is just bad. I mean, this show has just been notoriously shit all the way through its run. Spock had to do everything. He was the only one with hands.
Yes, because their touchscreens didn't work. It's a little felty
background.
What's the matter, Brian? What are you chuckling at?
I said, look at the face of that in the background. The funny thing is, the one in the bottom right, she hasn't changed a bit from a real life counterpart. Just looks exactly the same.
Is she supposed to be the scary leather type?
Yeah.
Do you know? Imagine taking this photograph, going back in time, and giving it to Gregory Peck and saying that's what your grandson's going to be doing in 40 years.
Is that Gregory Peck's grandson?
Yes, Spock.
Really?
Spock. Yeah.
I would not have. I wouldn't even have wasted the energy looking that up, to be honest. Because I have invested nothing in any of these characters. I thought Anson Mount was all right. With a name like that, he's got to be a good guy, right?
He's good at it.
To be
He's
quite the ball bag on Twitter, hasn't he?
He turned out to be a complete bellend.
Yeah, that's a problem. But on the series, he is fine. As is Spock, it's just the writing again. The actors are doing a decent job with the material they've been given, but the material's crap.
Do you think they're getting Claude and ChatGPT to write this shit, or what?
I think they're all just pouring out of the same schools with the exact same life skills, which is pretty much zero.
None, yeah. Oh dear. I tell you something, the likes of DC Fontana and Roddenberry and on all these great writers who wrote science fiction. Yeah,
exactly.
I bet they're spinning in the graves looking at this shit. Oh God. I mean, this makes Voyager look like, class telly now.
The writers of today only write what they know, and it's quite apparent that they know very little.
Yeah.
Whereas other writers from TNG and original series, they all wrote from experience, didn't they?
Yeah, and they some of them had backgrounds in writing short stories, novellas, all kinds of other stuff as well. So they were good at writing characters.
That's a single malt.
Ooh.
Sorry, did you hear that? You did say it was going to be a drinking stream tonight, Trev.
I did. Well, I'm drinking.
A little bit of ASMR.
I'm off. I'm off the Monster now, and I'm actually on John Smith's for a laugh.
Well, I am currently drinking. Jura.
Oh, he's got a button.
I like a bit of Jura.
Edition.
Which Jura have you got?
Jura single malt Scotch whiskey, red wine cask edition. Finishes.
Is it a 12 or a bit higher?
God only knows, but it's not my usual. It was a birthday present. It's not my usual tipple, but it's not bad.
I've got
smoky.
some.
You'd really love it. But
I've got some, but it was matured in bourbon barrels. Unfortunately, that is the only thing that lets it down because there's a bit of a twang of the yank on the end.
Well, when you take a small sip of this, it tastes like it's fantastic, and then when you swallow, like most things, it tastes a bit dodgy. But I think you would like it. It's a nice little kind of smoky, peaty flavour. You'd probably like. Welcome to hijacking the stream with alcoholism.
Have you ever tried Knob Creek or Mount Gay?
What?
What did you say?
I said I've had knob before.
What, Knob Creek? Or just knob?
Were we just talking about penises?
I don't know. I don't really deal in other people's willy winkies. I draw the line at my own, to be fair.
May I address the real rodent there? Who says,
certainly. Best
whiskey is Dalwhinnie's Winter's Gold. Believe it or not, that was one of the other presents I got just this a couple of months ago. Oh. And it's like fucking rocket. It's like absolute rocket fuel. But
Swordy says, I'm off the booze and the sugar right now, and it's fucking miserable.
Have you tried heroin, Sword in the Stone?
Oh! Not Z3PO says Mount Gay rum is very nice. Okay.
Yeah, Winter's Gold's rough as a badger's arse.
Minimum says he goes to Shitterton for his booze. Don't quite get your meaning there, young man, but never mind. You're a tour de force, sir. Only you know what you're on about. But I think it's time to put Star Trek out to pasture. I know it's on its 60th anniversary, but Kurtzman era has to be retconned, I'm afraid. And I think we still need justice for Trip. I still say he was done the dirty there. Connor Trenier.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I thought you said Spock.
No.
No.
I feel absolutely nothing for this Spock.
No, I don't either.
Whether it's Gregory Peck's fucking grandson, brother-in-law, or bum chum, I don't care. There is absolutely no affinity there. There's just nothing, absolutely at all. Interestingly enough, do you know how we were going on about last week about GTA 6 and how they're putting this trailer behind a paywall?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, somebody's been a little bit naughty. Somebody's been leaking stuff from Rockstar.
Yes, and they have a tactic behind it, don't they?
They do indeed, and it's all over X. I did have quite an interesting little thing lined up, but I've accidentally fucking closed the tab. Oh, dear. Oh, God, so it's just popped up on my timeline. It says here, Netflix to remake Steve McQueen's 1972 classic, The Getaway. God, I hope not.
Yeah. Do you know what? Actually, I'm going to say it. I know this is going to be something controversial. I think The Getaway is a fine film, but it's not a great film. It's got good casting in it.
It's not Bullet.
It's not Bullet, and it's also a little slow. So actually, a remake of that could work if they get the right cast.
Yeah, but why did they pick that one in particular? It's like you say, it's not one of the strong suits, is it?
No, I mean, these are the kind of films where you almost sort of are okay with it, though. I find it's like when they take an absolute classic, you think, why bother? Why bother changing it when you're not going to beat the original? At least they've got a chance of doing something which could improve upon some ideas that are in this one. I mean, I'm not saying that they should do it, but at least they're not taking an absolute banger. They're not trying to do Dirty Harry again.
Oh, God. Can you imagine that if they did Magnum Force, did a remake of that in this modern age? It'd be terrible.
No, that would be awful.
Oh, good God. I like at the top of this, it says, wow, worth it all woke.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's one remake that I'm looking forward to. I don't know if you've heard the news this week.
No.
But David Boreanaz of Angel fame and Bones is going to be heading up a remake of the Rockford Files.
Yeah, I did hear something about that. I thought it was bullshit.
And I actually quite enjoy the Rockford Files, and I quite like David Boreanaz as an actor. So I'm hoping it's going to be good things.
There needs to be something decent, doesn't there? We need a return to something I was thinking about that. You know, James Garner was one of those rare talents in Hollywood. He took no prisoners. He didn't give people shit. People didn't give him shit. He knocked Glenn A. Larson out. So he couldn't have been a bad person. But apparently he was brass tacks, straight up, down to earth. And he stuck by his wife towards the end of her life. The last 6 years of her life, she had complete dementia. She couldn't remember him at all, but he didn't give up on her, and he looked after her every day. And then when she passed, a couple of months later, he passed on as well. He was heartbroken.
Yeah, absolutely. And he was really top tier in Maverick as well.
Yeah, I'll give him that. I mean, I was force-fed cowboys and stuff like that growing up because my dad was that was his Star Wars cowboy stuff. You know, so it was a ritual in our house. That and Stingray. Ooh.
He stands out in The Great Escape, and when you've got a cast like that around him, he really does. He gives a real good charismatic performance in that. So. If the writing is good, I mean, it goes back to the same thing. If the writing is good, the Rockford Files could work because it's not the exact sort of it's not the kind of thing that you can wokeify, particularly.
I don't know. They could wokeify anything in Hollywood.
But who are they making it for? That's the thing. I mean, the Rockford Files has got a sort of audience.
People into rainbows.
I just don't think those people would watch the Rockford Files, whoever was in it. So hopefully this is a bit more mature. Maybe the writing's going to be all right.
Do you know something? Flav sent me some info there, and I'm going to have to check that out. I'll have to look at that a little bit later on. There we go. There was a ton of stuff. I mean, David Essex has been trending on X this week, and I couldn't fathom out why. And then it turns out he's going on tour. Is David Essex relevant in 2026?
To a certain type of person, sure. There's certain ladies that still like him.
Right, anyway, Cyberleak. We were talking about Cyberleak, weren't we, Zay? Now, Cyberleak claims to hold a playable build of Grand Theft Auto 6, with clips circulating worldwide that highlight richer environments and smooth mechanics compared to past leaks. The source hints at Dead Man's Switch that could release everything if not manually stopped daily, while Rockstar scrambles internally with all hands effort and legal moves, but sticks to the August 27th Netflix event, which I think's terrible. Putting that behind a fucking paywall. Who wants to watch a trailer for fucking GTA 6? Yeah. Anyway, the November 19th launch, I reckon that'll get postponed towards Christmas as well as usual. Fans mix excitement over the glimpses with questions on the leakers' crypto-tied motives, turning hype into one of gaming's hottest summer stories. Do you think it could be a bit of bullshit just to try and spark more interest in the game, Z?
Well, it might be, but GTA 6 is going to be a massive seller no matter what happens.
It's going to be a what, sorry?
GTA 6 is going to be a massive seller no matter what happens.
Well,
they don't really need to paid wall. They don't really need any hype. It just is going to be, and so it's going to be a phenomenon.
Why are they cutting their own noses off to spite the face of doing shit like this?
I don't know. Any publicity is good publicity.
Yeah, so they say.
I would have just accepted it and said, oopsie, and quietly gone after the leaker, which I'm sure they're actively trying to do at the moment.
It's Julian Assange.
Was it? Did he have a copy?
I bet.
Because, I mean, they still haven't answered the question that everybody wants answered. Is you're doing pride parades in GTA 6.
Yeah.
Can you run through the crowds with your car?
Not now.
Yes,
they've taken that capability. No. They've taken, apparently, according to form, they've taken that capability out of the game on purpose because they don't want to incite repetition in real life.
Right. Because the actions of Trevor Phillips are often copied by people playing that game.
I panicked then when you said Trevor.
Not that Trevor.
No, not me. Do you know, people compare me to Trevor from GTA, which is funny. I hate it when people call me Trevor. Only my mother and the judge calls me Trevor. I don't like my name. Honestly. I'm glad I picked my own name in work life. I'm just lucky I've got a job where I can pretend to be somebody else, which is great because I don't get stalked anymore. Once on my birthday, this was 1999, and at the particular radio station I worked at back then, somebody sent me a pair of knickers on my birthday, and I unfolded them, and then I unfolded a bit more, and it was keep going. They were like a pair of 30 size knickers, and there was a note in it saying, "Do you want to know what fills this?" And I thought, Jabba the Hutt's fucking sister.
A Barrett house.
I'd need Keith Chegwin tied across my arse to stop me falling in. It'd be like that Jungle Run game where he got his knob out. Was it Naked Jungle? I know we keep going on about that, but I'm dragging some trauma behind me about that. Oh, man. So this has got to be somebody who was either a beta tester or somebody who actually worked inside of Rockstar. Cyberleak. Who do you think it is? Could be anybody.
Yeah. Well, they're not happy with their business practices. I mean, I agree. I mean, I sort of agree. It's a shame that it is, as Z says, it's going to sell billions and billions and billions.
Yeah. The shareholders are creaming already. They know what's coming. They're going to get a big divvy this Christmas.
But they are going to set some precedents for gamers, which I think are probably going to have long-reaching effects, which is a shame because the market might change even more against the gamer.
I like Cyberleak's avatar anyway. A leak. A fucking leak. An actual leak. Oh, dear. This is quite funny. I'm going to have to stick this up on the screen. I think Rockstar have got too big for their own boots, and I think it's good that they've got somebody that's going to humble them. There we go. There's Cyberleak. There we go. Cyberleak reportedly claims they possess an active GTA 6 build. Copies of the build have already been distributed worldwide. The public release must be manually cancelled every single day. This would mean that if anything happens to Cyberleak, the alleged build could drop automatically. If true, Rockstar and Take-Two might have a much bigger problem on their hands. That's according to Zap Atchu GTA 6.
I blame Camp Binface for all of this.
Yeah. Which ultimately leads back to Farage.
Indeed.
Right, let's put some chats up on the screen. What? What's this? Real Rodent. Trev worked in a radio station in 1999. I effing knew you were Alan Partridge. I wish.
He's not getting a second series.
No. Minimum says GTA 6 will remove all the strip bar stuff or just make it gay strippers. I was a male stripper in a go-go bar. That's my prediction, he says. When you have to play as the female character, they'll force you into a male strip bar. Do you know something? The best game that I ever played as a female Avi, and you had a choice of a male or a female character, was Resident Evil 2 on the PS1, which I thought was great. Sorry, you were saying, Brian?
Sorry, Trev, on you go. No, sorry, on you go. Continue.
No, I was just going to read Sordy's chat out. So what were you going to say, pal?
A favourite line from the strip scene on Grand Theft Auto is, "Who's your creepy uncle now?"
Sordy says in the trailer all the women will have fat asses. I reckon there's going to be stuff in the trailer what's not going to end up in the game. They've done it before. Oh, Cartoon Man says, I heard they got access via Rockstar India.
Do not redeem, sir.
Oh, don't press the button. Oh, Johnny 5, I'm being beside myself. Yeah, a lot of people saying they got access via Rockstar India. Flav says they got hacked allegedly, and the suspicion is they downloaded a fully working version of the game. Well, that's on them for leaving it on their servers, but, you know, at the end of the day, they have every right to do so. Apparently, and I don't know how true this is, but apparently there's a new attack going around, and the hackers are actively attacking Steam players. But there's always something, isn't it? You find a platform, and then people start targeting it, which is a bit crap, really.
I find myself in a strange position of being disgusted by the hack, but completely in line with our demands for this one.
Yes. Free Jackie Merrick from jail from Emmerdale. Hey, can you remember, I think the reason I've said that is because, remember the guy who played Jackie Merrick in Emmerdale? He was Alan Partridge's stalker, wasn't he, in Alan Partridge?
The one with the life-size picture of him on his back.
Yeah, he got it. Oh, I'm not a big fan of Steve Coogan, but there's been odd moments like that where it's just absolutely tickled me. You're not going already, are you, Alan? when he walked in the room and Alan shits his pants. Don't go, Alan. But I fear you're leaving. And it was Jackie Merrick from bloody Emmerdale Farm. Do you know, he kind of looked like a twin of Keith Deller. Which is bizarre. Whatever happened to Melandra Burrows? Do you remember wasn't she Jackie's other half in that?
Yeah, she was everywhere for a little while there, wasn't she? She was.
Yeah, she was in Panto in Leeds once.
90s, she was everywhere.
Yeah.
Everybody's favourite.
She was Cy Chadwick's sister. I can't remember the name of his character now.
I've seen her about in real life in pubs in Leeds before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, behind the bar?
Yeah. I have not approached her, unfortunately. I can't tell you.
No, I wouldn't. No. I tell you who is quite approachable, and he's often seen drinking around Sheffield. Phil Oakey from the Human League.
Oh, cool.
If you talk motorbikes to him, he knows a lot about motorbikes.
What do you talk to Rob Hubbard about? I'm more interested in that.
Oh, gold. It's interesting talking to Rob because he keeps going, well, yeah, in like that whole kind of way. Mm-hmm. He's hard work. He's loosened up over the years, but he's still hard work to talk to.
Yeah.
He often goes to... Sorry, Brian, you were saying?
Who's the one celebrity from days gone by that you would love to meet now if they're still alive?
What, just to meet in general, or perhaps have a bit of a liaison?
Maybe just down the petrol station and you lock eyes and you have a 5-minute conversation about this stuff. Who's the one celebrity from back in the day you would like to meet, lads? Chat included in that.
Is this like a fantasy football type thing?
Well, whatever you want it to be, Trev.
Because for me, it'd have to be Colt Seavers from The Fall Guy. But I'm not exactly going to see him at the Spa petrol station, am I?
No, he's not going to be there. No less. Nelson's brought him over in his truck.
I mean, I have met Lee Majors.
Have you?
Yeah.
Genuine
I asked him,
The
bastard.
actual Lee Majors or the guy that they thought
No.
killed
I
Jill
asked him.
Brando?
I asked him if. I said to him, Heather Thomas. So, did you? And it took him a minute because I was walking away and he hadn't answered, and I got about 3 or 4 steps away from him, and he said, "Hey!" And I thought, "Oh shit!" And I turned around, and he said, "You just head to ass, didn't you?" And he wagged his little finger at me.
How many celebrities have you abused with your horrendous line of
I've been
questioning?
doing this since 1999, so quite a
I
few.
was going to say there's about 6 of them that you've done so far in the last couple of weeks. You told us about. I'm just going, God Almighty, please let
When I get doxxed,
that.
I'll release the photos when I get doxxed. I'll show the evidence.
I don't get it. You live in the smallest village in Yorkshire, and yet you rub shoulders with all these celebrities.
You got to travel. I mean, I met him in.
I mean, that story about you waking up next to
Kingdom.
Keith Harris. I mean, that does fuck me up a little bit, to be fair.
Well, you know.
Oh, that'd be really weird, wouldn't it? Wake up and there's like that Cuddles the monkey. Oh, that duck. I think he got a coke habit, that monkey. 4th row down. Yes, I used to see Phil Oakey in the cafe opposite the Red Tape Studios. Ah. He likes motorbikes. If you talk motorbikes to him, he likes Quack Ninjas.
Can I ask that
Jixers.
question to Z?
Go on.
What question was that?
Which celebrity that you've not met?
Because you
would
also
like-
said this was a drinking stream, and I have been drinking in my
Me
quiet
too, to be
hours.
fair.
So
So which
Repeat
celebrity
the
would you
question.
like to meet, Z? If you've not met them already, who living or dead, who would you have liked to have met?
who, which
Celeb of
celebrity?
yesteryear. Yes, celebrity of yesteryear, if possible. Z.
I would like. I walked past him, but I never actually met him. But I would love to have a sit-down chat with Spike Milligan.
Really?
Oh, wow,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, Kenny Everett for me for the same reason.
Oh yeah, Kenny Everett, top
He'd have
tier.
tried to bum you.
You would
Oh,
try to me, but
You got to
I'm
ask,
fine with
don't
it.
you? Kenny,
Morris.
did you give AIDS to Freddie Mercury?
No, listen. Right, they caught it off the same guy.
Oh,
Sure, it was a person, not a. I better not say that.
They caught it. They were having a bit of a. I don't know. Kenny was like the pass around sex toy, from what I've heard. And I think they used him as a contraceptive one night. And it was the Russian guy that Freddie Mercury was with for a little while. And apparently they all caught the arse-injected death sentence off him
wow.
in one night.
Good lord.
Which is
Cartoon
weird.
Man says Rick Mail, by the way, and I agree with that one as well. He'd be my
Oh,
second
yeah,
choice.
yeah.
He'd be my second choice.
Sword, I'm
Rather-
not putting that up on the screen. Rodent says Sam Neill. Well, a bit too late for that now, unfortunately.
Well, that's the whole point of this hypothetical situation.
Oh,
is
yeah,
it
yeah,
not?
of course it is. Sorry, I'm being a bit of a twat tonight. No there. Cartoon Man says, Rick Mail, if you could get a straight answer from him. He did come out with some things where Rick Mail's talking to a cameraman while he's still rolling. but
Oh,
it's-
are you referring to the things he knows about the industry?
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I
I've seen
won't
that,
talk about.
I've seen that.
yeah. Where
Trav.
it was, yeah,
If I may,
yeah.
just to address the Cartoon Man's Rick Mail comment there. You may not like the guy, but if you see a little copy in bargain books for 50 pence of Ben Elton's his autobiography, if you like Rick Mail, there's a hell of a lot of Rick Mail stuff in that, and it's well worth a read. Sorry,
Yeah.
Jeff, back to the
Sorry,
show.
no, you don't have to apologise, mate. You're producer Brian. You have to chip in. You know, that's your
I saw
job.
Ben Elton on tour about a year ago. I saw him doing
God, who won you,
stand-up
Matt?
tour. No, this is just a paying punter. I just saw him doing his act, and it was a brilliant act. It must have been about 200 pages of dialogue he was delivering. But he's got some fantastic anecdotes. Really good. I mean,
you know,
I would imagine his book is pretty decent.
You amaze me. You're the kind of bloke what could nip down to the Nisa local and bump into Esther Ranson.
I don't generally meet them in the wild. I haven't met that many in the wild. I met a few.
I find Esther Ranson, I thought she was quite biffy back in the day. That's a bit sad to admit.
Through a tennis racket, though, can't she?
Poor Esther's circling the drain at the moment.
Isn't that the Wombles?
God. We used to have a kid at school, right? During the summer holidays, he was fucking about on a porta cabin and dropped off, and he landed on the tow bar-y bit, and he ended up having to have one of his nuts took off. So when he come back to school, we kept calling him One Ball. Underground, overground, one ball in free. It was a terrible year for the lad. Apparently, according to form, Darren's got 7 kids now, so well done, Darren. That's overcoming adversity. He might have lost the ball, but he was still fruity down below.
What's the worst nickname you've ever heard for either friend, colleague, or schoolmate? That one?
Shitstick. There was a kid at school called Shitstick. I can't remember why they called him Shitstick.
I've got a few names for various co-workers. I've got the boy that I generally work with. He's about 21. I call him Seaweed. He's seaweed.
Why does he smell funny?
No, because he floats about and he's useless.
Hey!
Reminds
me of that bloke we used to have called Kit Kat. He always on a fucking break, especially when you needed him.
There was a guy I was at technical college with. We used to call him Polly because every time he said something, he'd repeat it 20 seconds later, exactly word for word.
Did you ever chuck him a Jacob's cream cracker?
There's another bloke called Computer because if you leave him alone for a few minutes, he goes to sleep.
Obviously running Windows 11. God, I hate Windows 11.
There was a guy that I worked with who had a terrible mental episode, and he tried to do in his own son, believe it or not.
Really?
His nickname was Daddy Don't.
Oh, no.
Oh
no.
Flav says that's that Rick Mail clip we were talking about. There you go.
I had a mate in at school who got caught shagging one of the girls in the men's toilets, and he was called Baby Maker for the entirety of 5th year.
Rodent says the kid at school was called Pubed because he had curly hair.
We got a guy at work who's got a glass eye, and we call him Mortgage because he's got one eye that's fixed rate and one eye that's fixed and one that's variable.
Oh God! Fourth Drawdown says there was a lad at my school. He was one of those kids who looked prematurely old, and his nickname was Death.
Oh no!
Minimum says we had a bloke called Tank. That was his surname from India. Okay.
Oh, no.
There was another guy I used to work with. I worked with a load. There was always thousands of people in the place that I worked. I won't tell you where it was, but I think his name was Robert Slater. So he's obviously the abbreviation on his pass was R Slater. So his nickname was Head First. So Head First, R Slater.
Hey,
nice.
Flav says a kid at mine called Richard Skelton. We called him Ever Skelly. It was a Guinea, and there were ads for Ever Ready batteries with copper-coloured tops. Rodent says another dude I worked with was called Spike. His real name was Steve because he had a cock that reached his knees. Not exaggerating. I wouldn't know.
Tripod. Sure, I could have called him Tripod.
Jesus. Thing is, it must be great having a massive todge, but there's no way on God's green earth you could fit it all in unless it was Vanessa Feltz.
Well, you can sort of curl it like a Cumberland.
Oh, fucking hell, like a pig dick.
Yeah.
It's a curler. Oh, he's done me. Oh, dear. I think that John Smith is hitting the spot now. Oh, it's a curler. Fucking hell. Jesus. I'm jealous of people with big knobs, bastards. It's I don't know. It's like I fell out the fucking tree when it came to natural assets. You know, it's like God was hard of hearing when it was my turn to come down to Earth, and he says, "Is there anything you like before you go to Earth, Trev?" I asked for a double gin.
Plenty of space in my trousers. Jesus, thank you.
Mind you, it can't really be an advantage having a cock like an elephant's trunk.
Oh, trust me, it is.
How so? Are you well endowed, Z?
We can wank round corners.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Jesus, what the fuck has happened since I went to eat lunch? It's probably a bad idea to remain on the channel if you've just eaten.
Especially if you're eating a Cumberland sausage.
What's this? Ardent Party says, no, Trev. Think of it this way. It takes a lot of work to get a Winnebago parked, but you can put in a Chevette anywhere. Dated joke, but I get what you mean, yeah. Yeah. If I was a car, I'd probably be one of those fucking AMC Pacers or a Yugo. In fact, I dropped on a bizarre thing on YouTube the other day, and some guy did a song about a Yugo, a Yank kid. And he ended up being a big star in Yugoslavia, and he's doing videos from there now. He's moved over there. He's got a woman there, and he bought a house for 5,000 euros, which was basically like a like a vineyard shed. And he's turned it into a house. And I think his name's Justice Reed. I'm going to check out his channel a little bit later on, because I don't know what it is about YouTube. I've cancelled my premium account because it keeps showing me the same shit over and over again, and I never see anything new. And I watched a Knight Rider clip just for laughs the other day, and now the top row is all fucking Knight Rider. Not what I want.
Exactly
to be
the
fair.
same. Do you know, it's like the old days when you said to your mum, "Oh, I like waffles," and all you get is waffles for the next 6 years.
Yeah, the AI running YouTube's fucking wank.
Yeah.
The whole otter thing with me came about only because one day at work, somebody asked me what I'd done for the weekend, and I was so sick of answering that boring question. I just said I'd been otter spotting, and from then on, I was the guy that liked otters and got everything sent to me: screensavers, clips from the news, everything otter related kept going my way.
So the worst bit is I'm into a bit of the old, because of my work, the old aviation industry and stuff, but every time when it gets near to August, September, I get nothing but how do I say this, 11 of 9 videos. Carnage everywhere. So nice cheery subject. Welcome to Killing the Stream.
Kill the Stream. Now, if you don't want to super chat us, you can do a ko-fi.com/Trev Retro. Thank you to everybody who's chucked a bit in tonight. Really do appreciate it. Keeping the channel plugged in, because we've had a tough month. I don't know what's gone off at YouTube, but normally we make enough to cover the streaming cost, don't we? And
yes.
Even though we're on a reduced rate at the moment, because we threatened to chuck in the towel, StreamYard gave us a great rate for the rest of the year, and we're still struggling to make that. Oh dear. And then I know this is probably a bit of YouTube envy, but I see people doing these shit live streams like conspiracy theory bollocks, and people are fucking chucking money at them like it's going out of fashion. And I'm like thinking, what the fuck am I doing wrong? I mean, I think we're doing a quality thing. I think we're doing a reasonably entertaining show. I've seen live streams that are like watching fucking paint dry. And I think Brian knows exactly the creator I'm thinking of there, don't you?
Yes.
Is it Malleable? There you go. Bit of an in-joke there, guys. Otters are cool, says RG. Yes, otters are cool. Have you ever seen Tarka the Otter? Is that a Dick King-Smith story? I can't remember. Brian, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh, fuck, I was watching another live stream. It's the wrong channel. I've put the super chat to.
You're the fucking producer. You should not be chucking us pot knacker money.
Don't worry, I'll sober up and regret it, Trev.
Oh, you're blaming it on the booze.
Blame it on sunshine. Blame it on the Jura.
What's this? Minimum says, why was Swiss Tony from the Fast Show called Swiss Tony? Did he ever explain it? I don't know. It's like making love to a fine woman. I'm Swiss Tony.
I think they've explained it off camera. Something to do with him being like a mountain, a mountain of a man. There's a massive Nigerian bloke who works at our place, and he's called Anthony, and I call him Swiss Tony, and and if anybody asks, I just say, well, because he looks Swiss, and nobody laughs but me.
He was like the precursor for Ron from Parks and Recreation.
Do you know who used to write the Swiss Tony stuff? It was Bob Mortimer that used to write a lot of those.
Really?
Because
I know he was friends with Charlie Higson and whatnot.
They would write a brief outline, and then they would send it to Bob to filthy it up, because he would make it pure filth and then send it back about 10 minutes later. And they go, oh God. All right. I guess we're doing that.
I don't know. Yeah. It's weird. It's a bizarre, like, a sense of humor. Like Vic and Bob, it was only funny because it was stupid. But I don't know. There's like a point where they're not funny. You know, Shooting Stars was great to start with, and then it kind of ran away with itself, and it went a bit China Crisis, didn't it? And I don't mean the band. It kind of melted down from the inside. I blame George Dawes.
Yes, we all do.
He's a baby. He's a baby.
No, he's a cocknosher. Flav says, according to Vic Reeves, the character was named Tony because that's how it would appear on the side of an ice cream van. And he was called Swiss to make him sound like a gangster, like Dutch Schultz. There you go. There's your answer. It could have been worse. It could have been Dwight Schultz. Oh, you're on the fucking panel. For fuck's sake. Remember Pacers? Remember Piglet Crisps? Jesus, I forgot about those. Remember Chewit? Chewit's not a thing anymore.
I don't know. Probably not.
Remember Quattro, the canned pop that everybody pretended to like?
Yes.
And it was a bit... You drink it and you're like, it just tastes purple.
Wasn't there another one about the same time? I'm sure there was another one. Similar sort of 80s can.
Yeah.
Another terrible named thing.
It had that awful umbongo quality about it.
Yes. Chemicals.
Remember the new Shmoo? I'm trying to forget. Remember Rally Striker? I'm still trying to remember Rally Grifters.
Oh, God, they were heavy.
I had a tomahawk.
Because you're gay.
Yes.
I had a fucking chopper, mate. But the one thing about owning a chopper back in the early 80s, somebody would nick your fucking peg off your gear stick. Because it only screwed off, but I was a bit clever. I glued my bastard on. And the amount of times I'd come out the shop and there'd be some kid there with a fucking sweat on, and I'd catch him in the act. They would see the wrong side of my pump. And I don't mean the bike pump. What about my shoes? Did you grow up poor and had to wear pumps in the summer holidays because your mum wouldn't buy your shoes until the week before you started school?
To Clark's.
Oh God, no. It would not. None of that here. We'll have none of that here. Not in our house. You'll have a pair of big slob-on shoes that'll see you out till end of next year. And if you don't like them, shove fucking paper in them, lad. Oh God. Franco says Bob Mortimer is brilliant when he's on Would I Lie to You? I've never seen that. Full throw down, I think Bob Mortimer amuses himself by prank calling local radio stations. Yeah, I've heard that too. What? What the fuck? What, Cartoon Man? Bang Bang, Smell, Catrick are good. Are we on about Catrick as in...
No, it's Reeves and Mortimer spin-offs. They did Catrick was good. Not many people talk about Catrick, but Smell of Reeves and Mortimer was pretty good, yeah.
There we go. Rally Striker sounds like a porn name, says Gap After Dark.
It does actually.
Nice.
He's thinking of Jeff Striker, the gay porn star.
Wouldn't Rally Chopper sound more like a porn name?
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Rally Chopper, and I'm here to do the plumbing. Miniman says none of those, but yes to chew it. Can I remember Piglet Crisps? I used to love Piglet Crisps.
3 flavors.
What was the sweet back in the day? I seem to remember them back in the day, and then they disappeared when about the maybe mid-80s. It was like Chewits, but they were mints. Remember, they were in like the Celtic strip. They were green and white.
Pacers. They're the first one I mentioned. Pacers.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
Pacers,
Pacers.
yeah. To them.
Yeah,
Yeah, they were like minty opal fruits, weren't
that's
they?
right.
Yeah, they tasted like a little bit like toothpaste after a bit.
In fact, they were like a harder version of Fox's Glacier Mints.
It's just that slightly chalky flavour, like you might like if you just swallowed some toothpaste. There's a little bit of that at the back end.
Like
Don't
or a
mention
couple of
chalky.
Rene.
Yeah,
Fuck off. He says, choppers for wankers, grifters with the cool kids. Yeah, grifter by name, grifter by fucking nature, mate. Ha ha. Yeah, even Flav says that's Pacers.
yeah.
Spearmint flavour. Yeah.
Delicious.
What's this? Not Brian. How do you know about gay porn stars?
Purely for the comedy aspect. I'm not a.
You're not a
KY
cock
cowboy, Trev.
chomper, are you, Brian? Secretly.
No, nothing against the KY Cowboys, but it's not me.
The dirty fucking bummers. It's true. That. Anybody who I tell you something, anybody who likes it up the fucking shit pipe, there's something wrong with him, I tell you.
I don't know about that, Trev. They can talk about football after sex.
You know, if anybody says any hole's a goal, there's something fucking drastically wrong.
You know,
with
Z's
you.
right here, right?
Oh shit, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Two of the
Unbelievable.
finest. Two of the
We know
finest
you
people-
like to sink one in the stink.
Can I, if I may.
Go.
Two of the two of the finest lads I've ever streamed with are raging homosexuals, and that's Little Platoon and my personal favourite, Probby. Probably.
Oh, whatever happened to Probby?
He's fun.
Is he still around?
Do you
Yeah,
have
now and
Probby on the
again.
show? I could try and get in touch with him if you want him on the show.
Yeah.
Quality.
Yeah,
guest.
I miss. I nearly said his name there, but yeah, I miss him. He was a good laugh, and we've been trying to get Platoon on this channel, but we're obviously low rent for him now, aren't we?
I don't
We're
know. It
low
depends.
hanging fruit.
I'm still in good terms with Platoon, so I don't know. I never really.
Well, I messaged him on more than one occasion and never had a response.
Maybe he's
from it.
terrified of you, Trev. You're that kind of violent homosexual thing you've got going.
He said we were always on good terms, and he loved the bit where I would rip him for sounding like the bloke off the Ferrero Rocher advert. Yeah, the ambassadors' parties are well known for pool parties after. Z brought me into a world of Pyrex parties, and I regret it.
I don't know if Platoon is too big. People, Franco Walker says Platoon is too big, but I think he's always got time for us, to be quite honest. It just depends what he's doing. The difficulty is when he started, he was certainly streaming with us. He was doing it as a kind of hobby, but now he's professional. Now it becomes your work, and it's like you've got certain things you have to do, and like why do you spend more time streaming? when it's your
He's
work?
Premier League, and we're still Beezer Home Leagues, if that. In fact, we're not even Sunday League, are we, to be fair?
No, he's a good lad, Platoon. He still is.
You don't have to fucking agree with me, Z, you twat. We're shit, aren't we? No, we're not. We're all right.
We're all right. We're like the under 16s for Barnsley.
With plucky underdogs.
We're like that sausage on the end of the fork in the Grange Hill intro. Do you know what? You know we were talking about mucky films earlier, right? I once watched a mucky film, and there was an interesting scene, and it was to the theme tune of Grange Hill.
Oh, that sounds even more erotic than
Oh,
ever.
that's not right. Was
It's
Mr. Bronson in it?
It's a film called Babyface, if you remember that from the early 80s.
Backdoor Bronson.
I think I may have seen it.
A bloke who looked like Adam Chance from Crossroads doing it in tennis shorts.
Chance, Jesus Christ.
This actually rings a bell. Oh God, I think you may be unlocking a memory here. Oh,
From your
no.
video shop days.
Yeah, maybe before that. I think.
It was top shelf.
I think I might have cracked one out to him.
I think I might.
Can you imagine that, though, watching a movie like that and suddenly the theme tune to Grange Hill? And then when you expect the sausage on the fork, it's the vinegar stroke shot. How did we end up down this avenue, Brian? I blame you. Oh, no, I blame Z, actually. Because he's like a mucky video on our channel. When it comes to mummy and daddy cuddles, I'm just basically Raspberry Ripple, but Z's like a whole fucking truckload of Haagen-Dazs.
Yeah,
Aren't you, Z?
near
I am indeed.
You are the epitome of the swinger. In fact, you could probably shag a whole nation and they wouldn't have even known.
Maybe he has already.
Yeah.
Might have done.
He's look at. He's either refilling or he's on his next computer game.
Do you know what? He's just mulling it over that I'm going to out him for being a Zanussi molester. Have you messed with the appliance of science?
Look, anything that's got a slot that you're meant to put something in, I'm going to put something that you're not supposed to put in there.
Have you been on them tuppenny nudges at Bridlington?
Oh, fantastic.
If you ever go to Bridlington, there's Shaw's Amusements virtually on the corner, and they've got a 2p machine in there called the Tuppenny Nudger. That always makes me fucking piss myself when I see that. Tuppenny Nudger. Hello, have you been on the Tuppenny Nudger, Brian? Brian, hello. It's Carl Pilkington here. Did you ask me permission about Fridays?
Okay.
Did you run it by me?
I own the internet now. Must come through me.
Can you remember that
Please
Yellow
give
Pages
generously.
advert from the 80s? You know, the one with the racer.
Got some cat sand to pay.
Right about that saddle.
Yeah, it was like sitting on a razor blade.
Can you pay for my cat's circumcision, Trev?
It's funny you mentioned cat sand, Brian. I once sold Tony Adams a bag of that and told him it were good stuff from Bolivia. But it was really from home bargain. Hello. I've got
Can
a
I say
Casio.
goodbye to Ardent Parties, Offsky?
Oh, night, Ardent. Take care, mate.
See you later, lad. Have a
Take
good one.
care. Have a nice day sniffing grout.
You and I turned into Bab's cabs there for a second, didn't we?
Hello. Yeah, they take the penis and they invert it and they smash it right down the middle. Oh God, we're on about Alan. We're on about Alan Page again. Hello, Alan Page. In fact, we ought to do a thing on Yellow Pages search and see if there's a plasterer called Alan Page and say, how's it going, Alan? You know, since you've come out, are you getting much acting work? How was the Odyssey? Click, brr. Hello? Fucking Alan Page, plasterer and plumber in Wigan.
I'm looking for a copy of Fly Fishing by Jason Hardy. Oh, you do? A plagiarizing bastard.
Oh, fucking hell. Don't. No, we're not mentioning plagiarizing. No. You know, because it's a hanging offence these days.
Can I just say to Num, just talking about the artist formerly known as Ellen Page, she was seen far too young in those pictures. She back then was 23 years of age. Num. So I think you're just old, lad.
To Minimum's last comment, go fuck yourself. We owe nobody nothing. There we go. Hang on a minute. I need to change the subject rapidly. The Real Rodent says, can't remember who it was, but they were asked what they would do if they could be a woman for a day. He said, I'd only leave the bedroom to find things to insert into myself. Who the fuck are we on about here? Z?
What?
I don't know. Oh, thank you to Cartoon Man 154. A few quid. Yes, it's all good stuff. It all goes into the Potnacker Fund. Thank you, sir. What the hell? Sorry, I'm having all crazy shit flying around here at the moment. Crikey. Fourth drawer down. It's funny, we were on about this, weren't we, Brian? Alan Page reminds me of Barbara from the League of Gentlemen. I've been on the hormones for 2 weeks. My nipples are like bullies.
They all know me now at Dorothy Perkins.
Jeebus. You couldn't make it up. Yeah, I know what you meant, mate. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. I can't drive this bastard thing. Honestly. It's like trying to drive around Beirut with a bunch of Navy SEALs in the back seat. Wasn't that a movie with Charlie Sheen?
Unfortunately, it was.
Yeah. Cartoon Man, is that not a quote from League of Gentlemen?
Fucking hell, Brian. You twat.
Oh, shite.
Dude. What's this? Paul Dickinson, Derek and Clive had nothing on this. Who's Derek and Clive?
What do you mean, who's Derek and Clive? It's Dudley Moore and...
I know it is, I'm just being a twat.
All right, I'm just wanted.
Silly Brian. Oh, that Brian. Hey up, Vader Otter. Now, you had a bit of news, didn't you, about In the Works Vader project? Or is it Hayden Christensen being desperate?
But it's possibly a bit of both. It was very much on the kind of rumour front. It's a bit slightly more credence than the usual Doomcock fucking rumour bollocks.
Oh, God.
It was rumoured that Hayden Christensen was going to headline a Darth Vader movie series. The actor had said he would love to take on such a project and join in a heartbeat if Lucasfilm greenlights it, which might well happen if Dave Filaccio is still in charge. But inside reports claim he is into at least 2 more Star Wars roles as Anakin or Vader, although no official film has been confirmed. So,
Hello, my friends. I was given a rumor from a pub toilet about the upcoming Star Wars movie.
Oh, what did you find out this time, Doomcock?
Well, it was more bollocks, but at least I didn't get it from 4chan.
yes,
Sorry.
Yes, you fucking did. Here's one thing that pisses me off, Trev.
What's that?
Well, one thing. If you watch the Ahsoka series, it goes to a different galaxy altogether, and Hayden just appears there. But surely the Force was supposed to be specific to that galaxy.
Yeah.
And not other galaxies. Why can he move about? I don't get it.
I don't know. Well, Milky Way galaxy, it's all chocolate to me, to be fair. Miniman says, weren't you going to do a special slot for Smilex like Z's mummy and Dada cuddles? Where is it?
What would you like my special slot to be?
Do you know something? I hate to say it, but you're kind of pissing me off tonight, Miniman. But I still love you. And it's good that you call me out on shit like that.
I still love you.
We didn't... Well, we haven't had time to discuss it, really, because it all goes a bit fast and frantic in the chat behind closed doors. What kind of slot would you like, Smilex? Would it be World of Moist?
Yeah, any of the slots that Z hasn't touched.
Oh, yeah, that's probably wise, actually.
A lot of slots in my time.
Yeah, especially that Tuppeny Nudger at Bridlington.
I think he's already got a slot as his weekly...
No, you're not.
Celebrity have I embarrassed?
No, there's no banning Minimum. As much as you piss me off, I enjoy you. You call it out. And I like that. I will not punish straight-uppedness on this channel. A lot of channels will do that, but we don't do it here.
On the back of Brian's story, I think there is a good chance that that's going to happen. A live-action version of Clone Wars sounds like it would tick some boxes for the nerds, and I mean, I personally wouldn't give a shit, but you've got Ewan McGregor desperate for cash, and
we mentioned that last week, didn't we?
Exactly, yeah. And Hayden's obviously, not exactly setting the world on fire with his acting career, and Filoni loves anything to do with Clone Wars, so he's the head boy. There is a very high chance I think that's going to get going. I don't know why they would, but it's a shame. But that's the state of Star Wars.
Star Wars is in a fucking mess. A very deep mess. And it's dead now. We just got to face facts. We had 3 great movies in our generation, and it should have ended there. But no. George wanted to milk it for a little bit more. He thought the technology had caught up to a pace where he could envisage the first 3 chapters. Because, I mean, he rightly said he used to go on a Saturday morning to the pictures, and it'd be like Flash Gordon, episode 28. And that's where he got that idea from. And it was just a way to start the Star Wars movie off, because it was just Star Wars back then. And then it got turned into A New Hope. And then, for me, it should have ended at Empire. Because Empire is the epitome of Star Wars in my book.
I don't hate Jedi. I know it's not as good as the other 2, but it's
fucking space teddy bears with prostate exams.
I don't like the teddy bears. It has a lot of personal meaning to me as Jedi. So it was there for me at the right time.
Sebastian Shaw or Hayden Christensen at the end.
Sebastian Shaw. There's no
Sebastian
reason whatsoever that a Jedi ghost should age.
Yeah, I agree.
Just on the Hayden Christensen thingy.
Oh, God,
do you want to read that first? Or will I show?
Titus and Nunschuff says, they need to do a Vader hunting down Jedis, but made with puppets. No, I've seen enough of puppets.
It's a puppet.
Real Rodent says they're going to remake Star Wars from Episode 1 all the way up to Episode 9. There is no 7 to 9. That's just a shit show. And we all know it. God.
I hear an awful lot about Hayden Christensen being an incredibly duff actor, but if you want to go to 2002 and then 2017 and watch Life as a House and First Kill, he's actually rather good in both of those films.
I thought it was good in Jumper. Although I thought it was about knitting patterns, but I was sorely mistaken.
What was that 2010 movie where he was in it was a kind of heist film?
I saw him in one called Shattered Glass, which is pretty much straight after
2003, which is a man who talks bollocks and tries to fool everyone, which is quite reminiscent of recent events on a certain thing who shall not be named.
He wasn't bad in it. He has got some range. He's totally wooden. As the thing is, there's what I would refer to as the Lucas effect, and that is that every actor goes down about 2 points. If there were a 9, they're now down to a 7. If they're working with George.
Well, on that, Ewan McGregor's a really good actor. If you watch some of his earlier stuff, Shallow Grave,
Trainspotting is incredible.
Trainspotting, he's excellent. But and George just seems to take away everything, the quality that he has.
He's a charisma magnet. He just tends to remove a couple of energy points from every actor he works with.
A charisma vampire, more like.
Yeah. I don't know. He's on the surface, he seems a really, genuine dude with that around the world thing he did with Charlie Borman on the motorbikes.
Yeah, I actually saw them. This is a boring factoid, Trev, for you. I saw him in 2004 with Charlie Borman. And I think it was at the SECC or the Hydro or somewhere. And came within literally 3 feet of the man as we're moving through the different parts of the building. Long way down. There was two, wasn't it? It was the long way round and then it was a long way down. I think it was a long way round.
Yeah, that's it.
Just before that. So that would have been between the filming of Revenge of the Sith and then the pickup and reshoots of Revenge of the Sith. And the man glows, or he did back then.
I tell you something, I'm surprised they let him do that if they were between reshoots and pickups. Because if anything had happened to Ewan McGregor while he was doing that, they'd have been screwed.
And the worst bit was the production company that was filming it basically didn't just want them to be covering. They didn't want to cover just the motorcycle journey. They wanted to have them doing different activities all the way through it, so they were absolutely fucked.
Oh, Rodent says, Christensen reminds me of Joel Kinnaman. It's like he's reading the lines off a cue card. Joel Kinnaman's not that bad. I mean, RoboCop 2014, that kind of fucking screwed him over career-wise, I think. But he's done Altered Carbon since then, made up for it. And he was in, For All Mankind, over on Apple TV. And I thought he was good in that, although he had a Lancashire surname. Oh, God, what was his character's name? Oh, not fucking Bagshaw. Something,
Like this.
Sharples.
Ena Sharples.
Ena Sharples.
Oh, Ed Baldwin, that was it. Baldwin, that's a Lancashire name, isn't it? Hey, speaking of which, where's Gav tonight? Anybody seen Gav?
Where is Gav?
Who told Gav he could have tonight off?
Maybe he's still doing the timestamps for Brown, that 4 million timestamps he does for him.
No, we don't mention that name on this channel.
Sorry, I didn't mean to mention.
I know you've got a bit of a hard-on for the man. Just leave it there.
I'm not doing an hard-on since 1993, Trev. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Hello. Not Z3PO says, wrenched. Had that accident in Alberta. A close one. Nothing worse than having an accident in Alberta. I love Alberta. It's my second home. Love that place. Anyway, we've gone over the mark. I think it's time to call it a night, lads. Because I'm starting to feel the old John Smith's kicking in proper now. Plus, I need a waz. I'm going to piss like a cart horse.
Do you want to go for a tinkle and we'll keep the show going, or
yeah. If you give me a couple of minutes, Brian, I'm putting you in charge. I'm nipping for a piss.
Go for a tinkle and we'll keep it going, shall we, lad? Wait, he's gone. I noticed no one actually put my question back to me about which celebrity I would like to meet or not.
Yeah, which celebrity would you?
Fucking interested.
Tell us, Brian. Tell us.
Glynis Barber or man. Nice little chance meeting at the petrol station or the bars or something. Mm-hmm. Just have a wee 10-minute conversation. I think that'd be really cool.
What about Vicky Michelle from Hello Hello?
Is she still on the go?
Yeah, she is, yeah.
See, X-Flav in the chat says Kylie. I would prefer Rebecca Elmaloglu, as he well knows.
I prefer Danny to Kylie.
She's about the same size as the freaking house at the moment.
You know that Danny's dirtier than Kylie, though.
Gap After Dark says this horrendous statement I'm not even going to read out. He's gone. He's gone. The man's gone.
Yeah, but his Force Ghost is still with us.
It certainly is. There's that. Do you know what? We're not going to start on this. I could go half an hour on some of the funnies that I've seen over the years on this gentleman. So let's move.
My brother used to do carpet fitting and carpet cleaning and stuff like that, and he got given the job of doing Jimmy's flat.
Oh, Christ.
And at the time, he's older than me, my brother. So at the time, I was something like, I don't know, 15, 16. And I'd go and help him from time to time, get a bit of extra cash off him. And he said, "You're not coming on this one. It's too dangerous for you, my son." And he left me out of that one.
Do you know, The Real Rodent says Valerie Perrine, circa 1978. Oh, God. Yeah, absolutely. Without a shadow of a doubt. Yep. I remember watching that just a few years ago, and even though man's sides have kind of packed up, I thought, when was the last time you saw Vicky Michelle? Is she another one of these people that you've been pestering at conventions and stuff?
No, never met her. I just you'll occasionally see her in advertising a panto somewhere, just somewhere in Bournemouth or something. Yeah. Still.
See, you still alive, mate?
Yes. Yes, I'm just looking at my X timeline at the moment and wondering why there are so many acolyte posts.
Oh God, we're gonna have to cover that, aren't we?
It's probably just Dave Filoni, just awake, just sending it.
It feels like an attempt to rewrite history, with people saying, "Well, the acolyte wasn't really that bad. Had some excellent moments and some excellent fights in it." No, it didn't.
No, it didn't.
We watched it twice and reviewed every episode, and it's bloody awful.
The bit that had me almost on the floor laughing, do you remember when it's the kind of thing that would work in a cartoon but certainly doesn't work in a live action? Do you remember she's on the spaceship and she jumps and slices it in half or something? Remember?
Oh, what? Yeah. On the outside of the spaceship. Yeah, literally cartwheels.
Yeah, that was awful.
Quite ridiculous. Plus anything that Basil did. I hate that little rat.
There were episodes of it, and it was the same with Mango and Greg, the last series of Mango and Greg, where you just thought this has been written to fit the format of a 22-minute cartoon, not a live action thing. It's been written like 80s cartoons. That was the level of the script, and it would have been completely passable in the 80s cartoon, but it wasn't passable in live action. That's where Dave Filoni's come from, that background in animation. I think that's really all he can do. I think
I've said on many streams, Dave Filoni cannot do live action to save his life. He can certainly do animated because he's only got 22 minutes to work with. So, and he can get away with some ridiculous shit in a cartoon that wouldn't work physically in the real world.
But I don't think he can do anything else, can he? That's it. He just doesn't translate his skills to real actors.
No.
Do you know what's really annoying about it is, okay, he allegedly understands Star Wars, but he was brought in to do the animation stuff for kids, and someone somewhere has decided, do you know what, he's the closest we have to George Lucas. Let's have him doing everything, and he's fucking. So I've been distracted terribly by Sword in the Storm saying that Danny did Playboy, and I'm going to have to look that up. The only downside of that is, if you haven't seen Danny Minogue recently, she looks like Robert Powell, which is really off-putting.
What in Jesus of Nazareth?
Can we just say good night to Sword in the Storm, who's decided
No,
to
no,
disappear?
Swordy.
He's like, I've had enough. I've had enough of this.
Sorry,
This
Sword.
disaster.
Oh, bloody hell. Danny Minogue, Playboy Japan. Hell yes.
Anyway, maybe you could put that in the private chat for us demented.
Oh, I've got it on a
Balls.
Google search on images with safe search off.
Well.
Search off. You can't beat it. I've lost the chat. There was a chat, little chat. Real Rodent said that Trev is away for a number 2, but I'm thinking he's been away that long. I'm beginning to think it's a number 3. If you know,
Both
you know,
at the same time.
at the same time.
Can confirm, yes, Danny Minogue, Playboy. Good Lord. Yeah.
Am I going to get nothing out of you two guys? You're just going to be
What?
sitting there cracking one off.
I'm not having a shit.
It's fine.
Hey, he's back.
No, we're just looking at Danny Minogue in Japan's Playboy. So, yeah.
Really?
Didn't even
She got a
share
gash
the link.
out. Have we got muff?
Yes.
Tastefully.
Oh. Has it been trimmed quite... is it like an exaggerated V, or is it quite a moderate slope? Is there a mound visible?
No.
It's tufty.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like 1970s bush.
No, it's not nice. So it's
Lovely.
Well, do you know, I can't tell. If you don't send me a link, I can't tell, can I? Lads?
Just
True.
search for it. You shall search
Google it.
engine of choice. That's all I'm doing.
What's the private chat for if it's not for putting dirty links in?
Yes, I'd buy that for $1. Oh, I twomped. A lot of speculation about my WAS habits while I was away. I thought that was quite funny. Like I say, 2 cans of Monster and 6 John Smiths. It tends to, build up. Why? What's up? What's funny about that?
You had 6 John Smiths? Jesus.
Yeah.
That's wearing a nappy to host the stream levels, if you ask me.
All right, I could stop a lot. I have a high tolerance for alcohol, to be honest.
You certainly do.
People
think that I've got a high tolerance for alcohol, Trev, but the actual thing is that I've never been sober on a stream. It's like when you actually speak to me during the daytime on the phone, you're like, God, he sounds really different. I can't work out
yeah, I
what
thought
it
you
is.
sounded different.
It turns out it's actually because I'm sober.
That's not necessarily true, because you tried ringing me a couple of weeks ago at 4:20 asking for a fucking pizza. Thank you for that.
For a pizza?
Yeah. Mate, I want that fucking pizza.
I don't tolerate Trev. Who's supposed to be?
You went like that again. Oh, no, it's you fucking about, pal. I want that fucking pizza.
It's not me. I do sound like that too. Welcome to Pissed on the Stream.
I know. What?
I'll tell you what, I'm getting used to this. I'm actually getting used to this smoky, peaty flavour of whiskey, Trev. I think I might actually doing that entire bottle of Loch Lomond that you got me.
What's this? You were off for quite a while, Trev. Was it King Kong's finger? Do you need a spatula to chop it up so it'd flush? I didn't go for a shit.
Excalibur rising out of steam.
Sorry.
Who was that?
Who was that comedian, Brian, you were saying?
I don't know. We need to get this delay sorted, Trev, at some point. Who was that comedian that was talking about...
Yes, Brian, it was about... sorry.
The entire family seemed to have some kind of strange turd chopper in the toilet because they all had terribly solid thingies.
What?
Who was a comedian? Someone in the chat must know who that was.
I think I have heard that routine, yeah. I can't remember who said
Yeah,
it.
who was that?
Was it Alan Carr?
Alan Carr's talking about.
No, he... I
Pizza
can't see that. I'm
slam.
getting lifted by the SNP stormtroopers if I continue that line of joke. But,
Sorry if I was a bit loud, boys. I got my fader all the way up.
I like Alan Carr.
Somebody
It was
got
on
me
Just
doing that
Elite
the other day. Somebody got me doing Alan Carr in the car. And I had to shout picture slam at people as I drove past. I don't even know what the fuck that means. Picture slam! What the fuck is picture slam? Does anybody know?
Not a clue.
No idea.
No.
What? There's some weirdness going off in the chat.
Colossal.
Kuna Richie. What the hell? What?
What's he talking about, lad?
I ain't got a clue.
Kuna Richie, what on earth are you going on about, lad? Talking
Franco
bollocks.
says, Franco, don't hold back, son. He says, I can't stand that fitiver Alan Carr.
I like Alan Carr.
Could be that other bloke. Who laughs like Cleveland Brown. He's had a lot of work done, hasn't he, Jimmy Carr? He's had the old turkey talk and the a bit off here and a bit off there.
Can't be arsed with Jimmy Carr. He
I
does
don't
a
know.
kind of deconstruction thing of everybody else's jokes. It's quite annoying.
Well, the whole tax evasion thing, I kind of thought he'd levelled up, in my opinion.
Yeah.
What
Kuna,
the
what
hell?
the fuck are you talking about, son? What are you going on about?
What's Kuna Richie on about in the chat?
It's one of these an internet vague poster.
Are you a bot? You're going to try and sell me some crypto? Jimmy Carr looks like the ghost of Jimmy Carr. I tell you, he looks like the plastic surgeon in Escape from LA. But I did mention that a few weeks ago. You know, he kind of looks Bruce Campbell chinny now.
Yeah, he looks like the Madame Tussauds version of himself.
Yeah, a little bit, doesn't he? I'd like to be a fiver behind him, though.
No, sure.
He has a shaven tax haven, apparently.
Hey, poor Bruce Campbell,
Somewhere
he's
in the
not got long
Cayman
for this one.
Islands. You know, that always does me when I hear the Cayman Islands. All that goes through my head is Battle Beyond the Stars. Cayman off the Lambda Zone. Is that just me? It's just me. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, but you know where the actor who played Cayman of the Lambda Zone in Battle Beyond the Stars was that guy in the crazy episode of Star Trek, you know, the Make You Mad machine that Kirk got locked under? The one with that... It made them like weirdy like engine noises, and it would drive people mad. The guy with the white hair, crazy eyes.
Oh.
That was him.
If he's not the Squire of Gothos, I won't care.
Ooh. Just a quickie. Fukinel, you're not on Rumble. Sorry I'm late. Yeah, it kicked us off.
Did it?
Yeah.
What happened there then?
I don't know. I set everything up right, and yet again, it just went total arse over tit. What's going off in the chat? Is there a bit of gay exchange going off here? I'm getting mixed messages.
I was about to say hello to not Franco Walker, dear God, Atom Gray. I'm glad he's still alive, but you kind of beat me to it there, Trev.
He's a good lad, Atom, and I heard he's working on a new idea in the pipeline, and I'm quite excited about that.
Is it drugs?
No. No.
He needs lots of extra potassium, apparently. So if anybody's got any spare bananas that could send him his way, that'd be really appreciated.
Atom says Rumble Studio was actually shut down earlier this week. Yeah, there's been something going off. For drawdown, was it Tim Thomason from the Trancers movies? I'm not quite sure. Interesting. I'm not. What's Kuna Richie going on about in the chat?
I don't know.
It's like it's auto bollocks.
Auto bollocks.
Does somebody want to silence him in the chat? Because that's whatever the fuck he's spouting. It's just bollocks. Put in a timeout. Put user in a timeout. Actually, I better cancel that. I've never actually done this before. There you go.
Done.
Oh, hi, Babs.
Thank you.
Hello,
He's
Barbara.
what? Hello, Babs. The gaffer's in. Atom turns up, and then the gaffer follows him in.
That's right. Look busy. Look busy, Atom.
Yeah.
I will watch a show again one day, but the boy's sleeping quite well these days, so I'm not up during the night, thank God.
I've saved last night's B-sides, and I'm saving it for tomorrow morning because it wasn't a bacon sandwich morning this morning.
There's one problem that B-sides has, and it's not that easy to Google or find the channel. You have to. It's not unique enough.
Because it's B-roll stage. You see, you have to.
It is
in the
difficult
arse to get. It should be dead easy. It's the same as the anti-derivative Jill. It's a pain in the arse to get and find.
Yeah.
Make it easy for people.
And Miss Martin Muses, she's hard to find too.
Oh, she talks about Catholicism, though. It's not that interesting, is it? Nice lady, though.
I like her. I think she's cool.
I like her as well, but every time I turn it on, maybe just my timing, maybe the usual bad timing. She's talking about the Catholic Church.
Do you know, I could listen to Jill talking through the Yellow Pages. She's got like a, I don't know, like a, it's tighter than a mouse's ear.
I've never heard Barbara speak. Apparently she does, but I've never heard it.
Who, Babs?
Never heard her speak.
Really? I'm smelling a bit of bullshit there, young man. Smelling a bit of bullshit.
I beat her at games again last night.
Oh, hey, do you know something? I don't get the opportunity to play a B-sides advert these days. But I think I'm going to play one just in the spirit of things.
Remember, kids, tonight is a B-sides night. Join your hosts, ghostly Adam Gray, and his main squeeze, Barbara Lawrence, from 6 p.m. Pacific, and blast off for Kicksville. Don't be wetter than Smilex's pocket.
Hey, there you go. I took you were mentioning there. It's not. It was last night. You know, I'm just playing that because we used to be on a Friday, and then we moved to Saturday, and then the person who says you can't be on a set day decided to move in on a Friday, which is weird. I don't like this. I'm not being funny, Ro. I'm not having some fucking clown telling me when I can and can't stream. I stream when I fucking want.
We all stream.
Yeah.
We all stream for ice cream.
I stream, you stream, we all stream. Why can't it just be a case of level playing field, you mind your own fucking business and we'll do what we want?
Yeah.
Just saying.
It's his choice to show up or not, isn't it?
Exactly. I'm not having anybody saying I fucking owe him a favour or whatever. Oh dear, the John Smith is kicking in. I just fucking realised I'm talking shit. Don't mind me, folks.
Have you got Tonto with you?
Have I what?
Have you got Tonto with you?
No.
When you're on the John Smiths?
Minimum says, you're a bitter man, John Smiths. No, I'm drinking it because it was fucking cheap and beer's very expensive at the moment. So it's a case of whatever's cheapest. I don't know, I got a bit bored with tequila. Tequila, I think I like it. I like it with Fanta.
Me happy.
Yeah. Bit of TerraVision, crikey. No, I'll sup anything, minimum. I mean, if I got the money and the freedom to do so, I would be on the old Guinness. I love that stuff. It's too easy to drink, though.
Guinness, easy to drink. Are you mad, man?
No. It's like supping silk.
The first two go down, but quite easily, and then you fall.
Hey, I don't know.
Oh, God, no, I can't drink the third.
My boozer has a thing about cutting me off at 16. I don't know why. And it's like, well, it's my money, you know, cut me off at 20. Oh, I don't know. I think I might have a drink problem.
It's only a problem if you run out of money.
No, it goes in your mouth, you finish it, that's no problem.
No. Well, I watched this thing about this guy in Ireland who was trying to drink 21 pints of Guinness. And I'm like thinking, I could piss that. I seriously could piss that. I'd like to try. I don't think I've ever actually achieved 20. Not on Guinness, anyway.
You couldn't. You'd have to be sitting at the toilet to get Guinness.
Yeah, it'd be an interesting dump the next day, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Black as the ace of spades, it is.
Oh, sorry. The toilet pipe's 6 inch, but somebody's done a 9-inch shit. Oh, dear. Hey, we've gone after hours. Should we make it 3 hours? Should we just for Brian?
I was just going to suggest that. The missus in a good mood somehow, so yeah.
Oh, yeah. You might be in for some bum fun later.
I get that far.
Hey! Which always reminds me of that advert in the back of the Sunday Sport. I specialise in bum tricks, do you? I'm sure that was your advert, Z.
It's a boon.
It's a boon? Oh, man, I haven't heard that for years. Fucking hell, it's a boon. Not a Ken boon, an actual boon.
Oh, Silver.
Got me a Lone Ranger. I think the only person who's still alive is Neil Morrissey, isn't he?
Shame. I can't stand Neil Morrissey.
Oh, what he did to Les Dennis, I'll never forgive him.
That's exactly why. Imagine pumping.
The thing is, though, it wasn't Neil Morrissey's fault. It's always the woman to blame.
He's on the cock, innit?
No, it was Amanda Holden for being a slag.
Do you know the moment that apparently Les Dennis realised his marriage was going to be over soon? Was that someone came to fix his washing machine? And
is there a joke here?
This is absolutely true. Apparently it was the day of the Grand National. And Amanda Holden came in and she was looking for money to put on the Grand National. And she went in and asked for the money. Oh, you get 10 quid, you get 10 quid. And Les Dennis gave her the 10 quid. And the guy who was fixing the washing machine, he went, kids, eh? And he went, fuck, my marriage is fucking...
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I never found him funny.
I don't really know.
Yeah, that's about it, really, isn't it? And then doing...
No, I never found him funny either.
It was lucky for him.
The talent, wasn't he?
It was lucky for him that Bob Monkhouse carked when he did. Because he got the old family fortunes, yeah. I always want to say Family Feuds. With me spending some of my formative years growing up in America, in Canada, we used to get Family Feuds with Richard Dawson, the guy from The Running Man.
Oh, yeah.
He was married to Joan Collins once, wasn't he?
We've all been married to Joan Collins once. She's 90-odd years old. We've all had a chance.
Oh, God, I bet she's dragging her fanny around fucking Aldi.
I saw she was in the paper last week. She was in some photographs with other celebrities. She looks good for her age. I'll give her that. She still looks good for her age.
I don't know what she hasn't changed in 30 years. She's incredible.
She's obviously got a back to tank.
Yes, definitely.
Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, she's probably wearing a wig. She's probably droopy. Everything sags a little bit more than it used to, but she's looking good for a 90-year-old.
Do you know, if I die and I went to TV hell and Satan gave me a choice between Mark Fowler in EastEnders finding out he got AIDS or having to watch Family Fortunes, I think I'm going to have to go with Todd Carty and the old AIDS diagnosis.
Oh, no.
What about the episode in Baker Grove when they go blind? What about that one? Is that better?
Yeah, that is the dangers of masturbation at such a young age.
Yeah.
Do you know what drives me fucking crackers? Think of all the people that have ever existed, and we end up being the same timeline as Ant and Dec.
Yeah. That's
And
right.
how many years have we had to endure these two completely talentless wankers?
And yet they get television awards every year for about 20 years.
Yeah.
Well, thankfully they've been fun out, as we say up here, and they no longer get it. But 20 years, I mean, funny as a
Isn't the one with the light bulb head a pisshead?
Yes.
Didn't he crash a Mini in his shop?
Yes.
That's the only time he's ever made me laugh, that guy, is when he crashed his Mini while he was pissed. I said that on Twitter a few years ago, and some old woman fucking attacked me.
That short ass one, he looks a shifty little shit.
Yeah.
There's just something about him. It sets my dad-dar off. It's like I won't want my kids near him.
Like a groove.
He kind of looks like a Poundland version of Michael J. Fox, doesn't he?
Yes.
But without the Parkinson's.
Watch us, Mike. Psych.
Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Watch us drop the mic. Sorry.
Surely at some point you have to go to the Court of Human Rights or something, and a bit of years we've had to endure these two twats.
Well, don't have a TV license and don't watch mainstream TV. That's usually the answer.
I don't watch it, but they appear. They're all over the place. They keep appearing. That's insect munching show that they do.
Imagine that. You're finding out that you've been dangling the wrong holes, and then you have to watch a video. Oh, wait, so you've got AIDS. What do you do now? It's fucking Ant and Dec doing a video on how you're going to live your life with AIDS. Jesus.
I think they would do that. They would do that kind of thing.
They would, wouldn't they? Come at that fucking light bulb head. I might be a pisshead, but at least I'm not a bummer and I'm going to die of AIDS.
Baker.
Grove. Real Rodent says, I don't know. Ant and Deck's Saturday night takeaway got me through a few night shifts when I got stuck doing Saturday nights. Well, that's all it's fit for, to be fair.
It's absolutely. If you're on night shift, your boredom level is already pretty low, so you'll take anything. I used to watch all kinds of terrible podcasts, and
you'd watch Annika Rice changing her underpants, wouldn't you? Really?
Yeah. When I was working for a company 6 p.m. till 6 a.m. and I watched a lot of Columbo and I watched a lot of Saturday Night Tights.
Nice. Minimum says, I nearly went blind to Biker Grove. Jill Halfpenny as a teen. Yes, she was quite fit. She got blown up in that, didn't she? Was it her...
Donna Air, wasn't it? The one that...
the television in the flooded basement and she went to fucking turn it off. What a twat.
No, I was more into Miami 7.
Newcastle is too smooth for my own good. You've obviously never been to fucking Newcastle, mate. It's a bit rough. I lived in Newcastle for 6 months, and it was hard going. You was fucking looking at me, like, you fucking twat, you bastard. You fucking work your ticket with me, and I'll fucking knock your fucking teeth down your fucking throat, like. It's like, what? Did you get a prescription made up with that? Sorry, Brian.
I've only ever been to Newcastle once, and it was to the massive shopping centre back in 1992. First and last time being to Newcastle. That was it.
Sorry, that's me being a derp. Flav says he means Nuki Brown. Yeah. God, that stuff for evil. If I had about 8 or 9 of those, I was an evil bastard. I wanted to fight everybody.
Really?
Jeebus.
Newcastle Brown.
Like, owned by a Scottish brewery company, strangely enough.
I've never felt violent on the drink at all. Anytime, no matter what I've drank for some reason.
I tell you what used to make me a nasty bastard, Grolsch.
Cremola foam, Trev.
Pardon?
Cremola foam.
What about that?
Oh, you don't have cremola foam? This is maybe one for... forget that's maybe a Scottish thing, cremola foam. I thought it was UK wide. Clearly not.
Is that like a chlamydia, but in Scotland?
No, it's like it came, you mixed it with water. It was like a kind of, almost like calcium tablets. You mixed it with water and it was just a fabulous drink. But I think
it sounds like Claggone, to be fair. Is it like Andrews?
Kind of.
I used to like a glass of Andrews at night time. And now I can't have it now. Do you know, it's funny, fourth drawdown. That's exactly what I thought he was saying. Chloroform.
Yeah, Cosmopolitan.
Cremola foam, it's called.
Ah. Do you get that from the ice cream van, Brian?
No, you got it from the shop.
Show us your snatch.
Give a snatch of your Jack and Danny. I saw her at my local pharmacist, that lady.
Yeah. She's a muncher of the old rug as well, it turns out.
What's her name? Karen Dunbar.
That's it.
She was drinkers. Yes, I definitely smell shite.
Aye. Rodent says Eurotrash on a Friday and that sci-fi show Lex on a Saturday night. Yeah, Lex was an odd duck. I'm very, very hungry, Stan. And then you've got that bloke who looked like Robert Smith from The Cure, and he was a dead assassin.
Yeah, that's right. It was like Gary Newman or something. A space-age Gary Newman.
It was very Canadian. That's all I'll say.
I remember.
Oh, fucking hell. I've got the chant of the Brune and G going through my head now. Because he was Kai from the Brune and G, wasn't he? Who a planet taken over by the dark
I didn't watch
shadow
it for the plot.
or whatever.
I didn't watch Lex for the plot. I watched it for the
Xenia Seberg, the bird. Yeah, was it a bit shy? And then they replaced her for a hotter German bird.
Yeah, it was wonderful. I barely ever watched it with the sound on though.
Probably for the best, really. Yeah, it was one of those. It was. You could take it or leave it. It was. I'll tell you what. That was on when you came back from the boozer, or if you'd been downtown.
Yeah.
You'd put it on and eat your kebab, watching it and thinking, "What the fuck is this?" But you didn't care because you were eating a kebab and you were pissed.
Absolutely, certain shows just worked, like The Word. I mean, nobody was watching that sober.
No, Jimmy Nail, minimum. Who could play Sid the Sexist in a movie? Jimmy Nail.
Absolutely.
He'd be perfect. He actually looks like Sid the Sexist.
He does.
He does.
Tits.
Who would make a good Baz from the Fat Slags? Get it out of our fridge.
Brown.
What's this? I remember Craig Charles and Hattie being in Lex. Craig Charles is at a comic shop in my town tomorrow, but I'm not going because he probably want me to make him a bacon sandwich after. If you know, you know. Franco says, I've got the Lex box set. Only watched one disc so far. Well, I am very sorry.
It takes a while to get through it, because you only watch them 3 minutes at a time.
Wayne Rooney could be Baz. Now he's too fat. Oh, he's a fat little twat, he is.
I don't remember Lex at all. But I do remember Friday night being Cheers, Eurotrash, The Word, and remember Dream On, that absolute filthy.
That was shit up, that was. With those little black and white inserts and, sort of like callbacks to semi-pervy lines and double entendres.
Very much so.
Those were the days. Oh my God, Smilex, you look like a Bash Street Kids version of an otter.
Yes, that's right. It's beautiful.
Very Beano, sir.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Actually, I think you look a bit more like Dandy, to be fair.
One of the Scottish comics.
all the best comics in the country all used to come out of Aberdeen back in the day.
Dundee.
Was it DC Thompson and Fleetway? They're all the same company.
Fucking hate Aberdeen.
What?
I hate Aberdeen. Fucking hate Aberdeen.
Dundee, wasn't it? Was it not Dundee?
I'm sure it was Aberdeen.
Oh,
Dundee was the comics.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I was wrong. I usually am. Do you know, I don't know what's up with me lately. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I've keep having fucking TIAs or something. I know what I'm trying to say, and it just comes out all wrong. Tonight we have skirted several lawsuits. Do you know what I mean?
Just wait till Monday morning when you get a letter through the door, Trev.
I don't want the police at the door again via YouTube. Thank you for that, YouTube. That was much appreciated.
Stinging his pals.
Yeah, that was funny. Did I send you footage of the incident?
Fucking Ista in his mouth again.
I didn't want to say it on air, but you've said it now.
All right, well, I've got it's got freedom of speech, but we fucking don't here. We're getting hauled out.
Yeah, Ista got me in a bit of hot water. Yeah. He said something that offended somebody, and somebody complained. And then we had Miss Plod at the door, which was quite funny.
Yeah,
it's funny how they knew where I lived.
Funny that, isn't it?
Is your screen name Trev Retro? Have you got a channel called Trev Retro? Yeah. Oh, well, we've had a complaint, have you? All right.
It's almost as if, Trev, there was someone else with an agenda that was...
Yeah.
It's funny that.
Yeah, we've had a bit of that over the course of the last 19 months.
Yes.
Oh, Minimum says Jimmy Nail, top answer. It was a top answer, yeah. Oh, the amazing tales of Brian's mouth and booze.
Gets worse.
Oh, gold. Is it like being trapped in a car full of women that have been eating mushy peas? See, you made a sexy grumble to that one. Anything you want to discuss?
It was just wind, Trev.
I was just clearing my throat.
All right, love. Did you have a bit of a spunk bubble down the back?
I did. It gets caught. Maybe I have to get it cleared out.
Can I ask a question? I've always been a bit curious, and I want to ask on behalf of a friend. What's Jabbages like? Is it thick?
Yeah, like Ready Break.
Do you know how Ready Break was invented? I don't know if it's an urban legend or what, but apparently it was made to feed people in mental homes.
Really?
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me. A lot of cereals have got weird origins. Cornflakes are all made for a sanitarium in the States back in the day, weren't they?
I don't know. I went off Ready Break after Chernobyl because that glow in the morning, you didn't really want that walking to school, did you?
It's just porridge with sugar. 3 litres of sugar.
I don't know, I've never been a big fan of porridge, and I never really liked golden syrup either.
I don't like it either, but apparently it helps you with the cholesterol. It pulls all the fat and kebabs out your bloodstream, which is not a bad idea when you get to your 50s.
What about sugar
I
puffs?
don't know. I can't say that anymore. Sugar. What is it? Just called Honey Monster now? Can you remember that? He used to live with Henry McGee from Benny Hill.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Tell him about the honey, Mummy. I used to like Henry McGee.
Me too. He was great.
I didn't like Jackie Wright, though. I didn't like Jackie Wright. He looked a wrong un.
Yes, Henry
Poor
McGee.
old Benny Hill. Them were the days. We had great telly back in the day.
Yeah, but we also had Jimmy Savile.
Jimmy Savile.
There's always a yin and yang.
Don't look up Hung Like Hanratty on YouTube, because they've got a song called The Ghost of Him. Minimum says, at panel, have you seen the trailer for the Uprising movie? It looks like it could be decent.
No.
I'm not English, so I've got no interest.
I haven't. To be fair.
Jason Statham's recently leaked film today. I did watch that this afternoon. The one
Did you see that's the Mutiny?
Yes.
Did you see that someone, obviously with films you get tie-ins, you get certain products and things you can buy. On his Instagram account, someone sent him a Mutiny hairbrush set.
What?
Stifle airbrush.
Yeah. What am I going to do with that? That's supposed to kill a guy.
Give me pubes a good bit of a brush. Taking a piss, are you?
I feel sorry for that kid who got mentioned earlier about being called Pube Head.
Well.
A moment's silence in the stream. For the
We're having a moment. We're having one of those moments, you see.
Jason Statham's head.
Jason Statham's a local lad to me.
Is he?
Of sorts. Yes. Because he's originally from a place called Shirebrook, the same pit village that John Hurt was born in.
Don't pit, lad.
Imagine if you've never tasted butter.
Do you know
That's not John Hurt.
At least you know what it's made of. Famous last words. He was talking about pussy. John Hurt died in Alien talking about pussy.
That's true.
That is true. And we're not talking about Jones either.
I cannot watch anything with Jason Statham anymore since Z sent me that clip of him in the Shaman video.
That blames Z for that. He was attracted by the leopard skin undies, weren't you, Z?
Delicious.
Is there a different one where he's wearing nothing but silver? He's been painted silver or something? Yeah, I was down the market and Hollywood came up and said, Jason, do you want to be an actor, mate? Lying fucking liar.
Do you want it? Look, we'll give you an option now. You can either have Jason Statham oiled up dancing in those leopard skin trunks, or Tango Man.
I think I'd rather get shafted by Tango Man than have to watch Jason Statham cutting about in his fucking silvery pants.
Blame Z. I tell you something, Z. You've a lot to answer for because we can't. You know that saying, you can't unsee something.
Yes.
That's on you.
Which bit? Because I've sent you off to see loads of different things. If you're thinking about an oiled up Jason Statham and leopard skin pants, I'm cracking one off to that right now.
You dirty bastard. You dirty bastard, Z3PO.
Oh, he's so greasy.
I bet you any money with enough blue harvest down you'd shag an Allegro.
Shag there in the barber's floor, Trev.
Yeah.
Do you know, every stream we're on, I almost feel like opening the chat up to ask Z questions. You know, he goes quiet because he's either cracking one off or he's playing Doom or something.
Your producer Brian, you have that luxury. You know, you can do that.
Hey lads at chat, any questions for Z?
Any questions for me while we're here and slightly inebriated? Because you know that Latin saying in vino veritas.
He'll come out with truth.
I'll come out with the truth, actually.
What's that? Do you like it up your ass? Is that what you just said?
No. In vino veritas is when inebriated, you tend to tell the truth.
Ah. Your wife's ugly. Yeah, I know she was. I'm glad she's fucking gone.
Mine isn't. Mine's a blonde hottie.
Mine was crying the other day. She called in and crying because her boyfriend had dumped her. Like, I give a fuck. What am I supposed to fucking do to that? Like, oh, my boyfriend's dumb. Like, I give a fuck. You left me for him. Fuck off.
Do you know, there's something strange about that's fun, that's happened, but there's something strange about ladies and that. I had a friend, female friend, who had split up with her man after being engaged for 10 years or something. And then she was the one who decided to split up, and she was on the phone to me saying, "Do you know, I don't get any sympathy." I went, like, sympathy for what? Well, it's not just him, it's lost a partner. I've lost a partner too, and no one's sympathetic. I was like, you fucking split up with him, what are you fucking going on about? Just live in a different world, man. Anyway, welcome to Derailing the Stream. Niminum says, question one.
I did answer him. I don't know if he heard me. Will you be doing a roast of Ahsoka season 2 and on what channel? We'll be doing it on a Thursday because we do the ripping streams on a Thursday. And I'm sure we don't have to ask permission for that, do we, Brian?
I don't think so.
I foresee... No, it's for the green room. Something for the green room. Let's not talk about it here.
Okay. Yeah, we'll be doing that on Thursdays. When it's we do all the rippaging on a Thursday. So if we ever get season 2 of Star Trek Starfleet Academy, God, I hope not, I am praying that it's going to get Batgirled. And I've said it all along. It deserves to be Batgirl, to be fair.
It does, yeah, absolutely.
It does. So when it does become available, minimum, we'll be doing that on a Thursday. Which is always good, because Z loves the Thursday streams. You are a staple of Thursday streams, Z.
Thursdays, we normally do Tuesdays and Saturdays.
Well, we ended up doing the rippaging on a Thursday.
The rippaging, yeah. I'll get all the references in. Because I've watched the Clone Wars in its entirety and Star Wars Rebels, so I know how all of this Ahsoka nonsense ties into them, and how Ahsoka season 1 and 2 are actually Star Wars Rebels seasons 4 and 5.
The bit that I'm most looking forward to is the Z cap that Z does.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'll have to make you a visual jingle up. We'll have to work on something, Smilex. You'll have to let me know what. I think World of Moist might be all right, but it might be a bit derivative of Swapper's World of Conspiracy.
Right, absolutely.
He still hasn't returned yet, Swappers. He's still doing whatever it is he's doing. I think he's doing more of his Star Wars Untold, isn't he? Do we know?
Or tunneling a bunker? Oh.
It's a spunker bunker. He's gone all porny. In fact, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that now. Now you've said it, I've got to do a Swapper's World of... where the hell is it? Here we go.
Swapper's World of Conspiracy.
Drinking your own jizz in Portugal's completely legal.
But somebody else's. That's a no-no.
I heard that Swappers was spotted running about Dover with a bow and arrow, pointing at inflatable things.
Another conspiracy. Don't leave your kids when you go for tapas in Portugal.
No. Well, you can, but...
McCann? Did you say?
No.
Fucking hell, too soon. Smilex, you're going to get her stuck off here, man. Jesus.
If you're middle class, it's all right.
Did you mean Terry from Minder? Please say yes. I could be so good for you. See you in court too.
She's still the hide and seek champion. Let's not take that one away.
You can come out now.
Stop it.
Yeah, you're going too far. You become the even hotter otter. Too hot, sir.
I noticed that absolutely no one in the chat gave Z a question, which is really quite...
Yeah, wake up, you bastards.
Yes, that's right. I'm right here. Throw them at me.
Z's both the most interesting and most disturbing one at a lot of us, and no one's interested in...
Yeah, come on, ask Z a question, anything, whether it be about porkage or pork swords or porkins or Terry Nutkins.
It babs in pork.
Yeah, too soon, minimum. You bastard.
I've been to Portugal a couple of times. It's really nice.
Have you ever had a Portuguese breakfast?
No.
About €50.
Have you had a Portuguese breakfast, Smilex?
It costs about €50 in Amsterdam.
Well, yeah.
And you have to bring your own cheese.
Cleveland steamer.
What, a Cleveland steamer?
Voltaire's angry glove.
Nice.
Space docking.
Apparently, there's a thing called a ghost wank. If you sit on your hand till it goes numb and you play with yourself, that's called a ghost wank.
Ghost wank, yeah. Or the stranger.
Billy Corgan mentioned that many years ago.
Ghost wank. Rodent says, Portuguese breakfast, is it like a Dutch oven? No. Oh, God, man, boring. I don't think that's what Brian's intention was, but he says, Z, what's your favourite Star Wars scene and why?
That'll do. That's nice. That'll do.
What is my favourite Star Wars scene and why? That's a very good question because there's so many iconic moments. But I think my absolute favourite is from Return of the Jedi when Luke throws his lightsaber away and he goes, I'm a Jedi like my father. The amount of emotion that I felt in the cinema watching that, it just really, really hit me. I love that moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like a moment about 2 minutes before that. It's the one tracking shot of Luke kicking the ass of Vader, pushing him back, and there's the big round windows behind them, and the choir is really going for it. The male choir in the Williams score is going for it as he's sort of parrying and get taking him back, and you're thinking, this is the moment you've been waiting for. This is it. This is the hero finally having the power to defeat the baddie that we've had since the first film, and it was just a lovely little triumphant moment. That's my favorite moment in Star Wars. Although the Binary Sunset's still pretty great.
Oh, do you want to read this one out, Bri?
I was trying to do my Duolingo. My Duolingo's just about to go. Trev Ratro in chat says, Z, what's the best lube to use when dealing with sand people?
Well, when dealing with sand people, you want something that's going to isolate the grit and displace it. So I would recommend Castrol GTX 10 watt 40 parts synthetic engine oil.
I want to shag them, not do an oil change.
I don't think we can call them sand people anymore. I think they're the indigenous Tatooine people.
Isn't that racist now?
Are they people of sand?
The Tuscan people.
People of sand.
People. Yes. People of Magnolia.
Oh, this could be dicey. Manum says, wrenched. Okay then. Z, what's your most mummy and daddy cuddle moment and describe it in detail? I don't think we can do that on this channel.
I don't think we can describe it in detail, but I you were fabulous.
You went a bit Norman Collier there.
Yeah.
Or was it just me? I'm
just remembering it. I'm going to have to go to the toilet.
All right, then.
Oh, no.
Interesting one. All right, our bite, says the real rodent. Question. What's Fincher's best movie? Fight Club.
I'm not allowed to say that. I've been conditioned into not saying that.
Why?
I've got to
no Fight Club.
Yeah, you're not allowed to speak about it. So every time that's mentioned by either one of us, it's a green light for the other one to punch the other one. and she has got me some perlers. I've said it accidentally, and she smacked me so hard.
Nice.
I've had nice lumps and bruise come up. But those are the rules. If she says it, she gets a clout. If I say it, apparently I get beaten to death with a baseball bat.
Makes sense.
Nobody said Alien 3, thank God.
No, but it is FC.
It's that one or maybe 7.
It's got to be Fight Club. FC, sorry. FC for me. TMI moment. I broke my bed once having a threesome with 2 fat birds. Lucky you. My threesome moment, one of them was Ginger, which was quite interesting because her collars and cuffs didn't match.
Oh.
Yeah, I was expecting a ginger box, and it didn't transpire to be that. She had a blonde box.
Oh.
Quite interesting.
What? So she dyed her hair ginger? Or was she ginger?
She was actually ginger, but she had. I think it must have been strawberry blonde, and the light wasn't quite, flattering on the old tuppy. Brian, what's your most bizarre snatch moment? And I don't mean the movie.
I wasn't listening, Trev. I'm trying to do my little Duolingo before 12.
Oh, okay, then fuck off. I don't know. When you get these producers off a fiver, you get what you pay for, to be fair, don't you, really? Franco says I'd be lucky to get a twosome.
Oh, Franco.
Oh, you can always buy one of those plastic fannies. Minimum says, how about this one? Z, would you consider cuddles with a lady man, and which one would you shaft? I don't get that.
Which one? The two lady men?
I don't know. The question is a bit...
Maybe it means, would you be the shafter or the shaftee?
Yes.
There we go. That answered that one nicely. Well done, sir.
There was a moment in Amsterdam where I did feel halfway through a transaction that they really knew their way around the equipment, and they hadn't said a great deal. And whether I felt that their hands were perhaps a little too big or the Adam's apple was showing, I can't really tell. There was a lot of alcohol consumed, but they finished the job, and it's not gay if you pay. So it's...
Well, as long as you got a happy ending, everybody's happy.
It's fine, right?
I guess what happens in Amsterdam stays in Amsterdam, but you've told everybody now.
Oh, it's fine.
I had a nice experience once in a German brothel near Bielefeld, which was very interesting. My brother thought it would be a nice treat for me to lose my cherry while I visited him in Germany while he was in the RAF, which was nice. So he took me to a brothel.
Oh, I thought for a minute you were going to say you shagged your brother.
No.
Stepbrother, what are you doing?
No. What's this? Angie23J2P, which sounds bizarrely like a sock account of some variety. Trev, I have a Star Wars question if you don't mind. Hello, swappers. Yeah, ask away.
In the meantime, I went to Cologne once with a friend, and he wanted to go to this 12-story brothel, mega brothel in Cologne.
Really?
12 stories. The website promised a great deal.
A multi-story sex experience.
Multi-story
Nice.
one. The seventh floor was for transvestites. It was called Seventh Heaven. The basement level was in pitch black, but it had one of those revolving dance floors in the middle. So you didn't know what you were getting, but if you went on there and stood on the revolving dance floor, something would happen to you. You weren't sure what it was.
Nice.
But it was a bit like one of those hotels you see in a Liam Neeson Taken movie. It did not give off good vibes. Everyone looked a little bit trafficky to me. So we didn't stay as long as we wished.
This kind of smacks of bullshit, but I'm quite intrigued.
No, you can look it up. It's Pasha. It's called Pasha.
Smilex.
Yes, darling. Yes, Brian.
Did you get sent home? Cologne. Sent. Did you get sent home?
I see what you did. Sent. Yeah, I get that.
Nice. Lovely.
Yes.
Super.
My friend did partake. He said that the girl who was he was going health level with, she was on a phone texting during the whole thing.
Well, that must have been really exciting if she was doing that then.
At one point, I think he said it rang and she was going to answer it. So he'd had enough at that point, I think.
Now then, I think this might be swappers, but that's just my spidey sense. Trev, do you and your friends, Northern, think Keanu Reeves would play a great Darth Revan? And if you've watched Maul Shadow Lord, an organic letter, do you think, indeed, that the pink Twi'lek Devon will become Darth Talon? I don't know, and I don't give a fuck, to be fair. Because what I know about Star Wars, you could put on the back of a fucking stamp. I only do 3 movies in Star Wars land.
Yes, he would have been a good Revan, possibly 10 years
There
ago.
you go. Who's put that Star Wars thingy in the queue? Can I play this without getting a strike?
it's entirely AI, so you may be able to play it.
Oh, it's that one.
Including the
I remember now.
soundtrack. It's faux AC/DC, so it's not a genuine track of theirs, and none of the video is original.
Right, I'm gonna do that. We're gonna do that now.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a member of the Imperial Senate.
Are you sure this is safe?
One for safe.
I have traced the rebel spies to her. Now she is my only link to the rebel base.
Is that a Tampax?
Yes.
I was once a Jedi Knight. Same as your father.
Oh, Rom. She's got a leotard on though. Hey, Lone Star! Shit up! That is cracking.
Carrie Fisher having a Coke is not lost on me.
I know. I got the reference there.
But I found that very, very amusing. A very nice take. I wouldn't be surprised if you'd be seeing this later in one of George Lucas's super, super duper special editions.
Oh, he definitely put CGI dinosaurs in his films if he could get away with it.
Thank you, Angie, for the question. Anyway, Angie's in the chat protesting that she's not swappers,
but she definitely is.
Oh, that was brilliant, Z. I hope we don't get any AI shenanigans. But
I hope so. It is quite amusing. It'd be great to keep in.
Hey, this is a record. We haven't gone over the 3-hour mark in a long time.
Hey.
There is a disturbance in the West Yorkshire Force.
Is this the first time we've reached 3 hours, Trevor?
No, we have gone longer than a Bon Tempe record.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it time for another Z-Sex, Mummy and Daddy?
Oh, it can be. It's after dark now. We're in a different time zone.
Z3PO's Mummy and Daddy Cuddles. Top tips.
Giraffe.
You're, from the top, Z, you're roboting again.
Yeah, you're going to Norman Collier, though.
Here we go. Try again.
Mm-hmm.
Staying on the subject of the animal kingdom, did you know that giraffes and turkeys frequently engage in same-sex courtship and bonding rituals when not actively reproducing?
What the fuck?
Okay.
And that, officer, is how my penis ended up in this giraffe.
Nice.
Angie
says actually it would be kind of cool if dinosaurs were in Star Wars. I don't know.
Do you remember that ideas board that they showed at Lucasfilm 10 years back when it had like diversity and dinosaurs on it?
They did indeed have the word dinosaurs on that board.
They did indeed, yeah. And I don't know if you noted in season 2 or 3 of The Mandalorian, there were a lot of suddenly dinosaurs.
Suddenly dinosaur. Yep.
Yeah.
I think I was blocked by every single writer in that photograph. See, every fucking one of those battered bell ends.
This is bizarre. This is like, when you accidentally stay behind at school just to see who's about, and then you end up with a bunch of cool freaks. That's what this is like now.
It's like the Breakfast Club version of Trev Retro.
Oh, I don't know. I've really gone off John Hughes' films.
Well, you know what I mean, Trevor.
Minimum says, and I was thinking this too, to be fair, isn't a rancor a dinosaur? Sort of, I guess.
Kit Curran's pal's pet.
Yeah, the fat one with the tits, and he's got a cut eye too.
He has, hasn't he? He's got one eye and dipped in the other in full beam, that guy.
Yeah.
It's like he's long dead, isn't he? Surely.
Yeah.
What was his name? Let's find out.
Len Denman. Don't call me Len. Remember Len from Father Ted? He ended up doing a few bit parts in Babylon 5. Hey, which reminds me, you know that episode where they do the Babylon 5 thing? Babylon 4. And they go back to Babylon 4. They did 2 episodes, didn't they? They did like the setup in season 1. And then towards the end of season 2, they did it again so Sinclair could take Babylon 4 back 1,000 years. Now, the guy who was the commander of Babylon 5, Kent something or another, the actor, sadly passed away the other day. I seem to remember. Paul Brook, you say, Brian, and he's still alive.
Still alive, Trev?
Who was that other bloke in Kit Curran? The other one who's a bit mincy. Is he still alive? I used to like Kit Curran. They went pirate in the end when they got the sack, didn't they, if you remember?
That's right. Kit Curran, king of the airwaves.
Who'd have thought Wedge went pirate on TV as a DJ?
Wedge and the Rancor Keeper. And
Yeah.
Together. What more would you want from the 80s? I'm delighted that Paul Brook's still alive.
And he's Ewan McGregor's uncle.
Yes.
What a bargain.
Uncle Dennis.
Yeah. It's nice that Wedge got a few honourable callbacks in the JJ bastardise era.
Was it? God only knows how much they gave him, because he said there was no way he was going to return, and he got about a 30-second cameo.
Yeah. Well, I didn't hear Billy D. Williams complaining. I think he'd have took anything.
I saw him in an interview maybe 10 years before that, and I thought, God, he looks absolutely fucked. And then he played Lando again. He was actually pretty cool. And one of the few saving graces in Rise of Skywalker.
Hey, a saving grace for the Mandalorian. It was nice to see Carl Weathers in a Star Wars storyline before he passed. And I kind of enjoyed that.
See, if I may, Franco Walker is asking me, but it was yours. It was, can you put a link to the AI Star Wars in the chat so you can take the last remnants of the listeners?
Yes, of course. Let me get that thing out. Yes, here's a cool one.
Yes, Atom wants it too.
Let me just post that in the chat. It's on my Twitter profile. If you download a Twitter video ripper, then you can have it yourself.
There you go. Rodents asked a question. Okay, clean question. Repeat for the lads because I remembered another movie to add. Best remake out of any of these? Body Snatchers 78, The Thing 82, The Fly 86, or The Blob 88? It's got to be The Thing for me, to be fair.
Oh, The Thing is great, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I actually really quite like the original version of The Thing.
Really?
Yeah, I think for another world.
Do you know why? It was the one thing I liked about it was the fact that they'd apparently have evolved from vegetation rather than organic life. I thought it was a really cool. Yeah. But the Thing's brilliant. The Fly wasn't bad at all, but God, The Fly was one of these movies that stuck in my head for about 2 months afterwards. It was just horrendous.
I don't know. I'd soon have Rob Bottin over Cronenberg shit any day.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but
it's Cronenberg, Morty. Sorry.
They've Cronenberg.
It's Picture Slam.
It's Alan Carr.
Wouldn't it be funny if Alan Carr, when he gets home, and as soon as the door shuts, and he's like, "All right, and see ya," and he's like, "I'm fucking sick of doing that voice."
Finally, I'm home. It's time to put my feet up.
And I get to shack some birds.
Tell you what, that homosexual thing with the specs pays the bills, but I've had enough. Had enough for the weekend, lads.
He's only gay for pay. That would be so funny.
Yes.
I don't know. Cock chomping's not my thing, and it's just, I don't know.
I love that song.
What?
Cock chomping.
Why, Chumbawamba?
But I get up again. Yeah.
And you take another one in the
Me and
ass.
Z were on the same wavelength for that joke there.
I'm going to be controversial, say body snatchers out of that. I know the thing is possibly more entertaining.
Is it just because of Donald Sutherland at the end pointing at Veronica Cartwright and squealing?
I just think it's got a creepy build-up throughout the whole thing, and as a remake, because the other three are kind of evolutions of it. They're not really remakes as such. They're not trying to do the same thing again. This is it is a remake, and Body Snatchers is a remake of the previous one.
I don't think that's a contrarian opinion, to be quite honest. Smilex, it's a good choice.
It's a very good film, and the thing is, the thing is a very good film, but it's an evolution of the original idea.
I think a better version of that would be called The What?
The What?
The thing is fucked, but it's so good.
Yeah,
it's probably my favourite Carpenter movie.
I don't know. I like Norm Abram, to be fair. Oh, different kind of Carpenter, sorry.
Yes.
Hey, did you see that clip doing the rounds on social media of John Carpenter when somebody said that the Ghost of Mars sucked and he just turned around and told them to fuck off?
Well, he's a grumpy old man as he's got older. He's a grumpy old man. I like him. I think he's pretty cool.
I tell you, the one thing that sticks with me from The Thing is that is it Ennio Morricone who did the the spaghetti western musics.
Mm-hmm.
He did the soundtrack to The Thing, and dum. I think that's a really good soundtrack, and it really fits the tension of the film remarkably.
Yeah. He was still doing some good stuff in the 80s. Was Morricone?
Yeah,
He did the Untouchables as well. It was very good.
It's such a simple soundtrack.
Mm-hmm. Heartbeat sort of thing, isn't it? Like a heartbeat.
Very tense.
Dum dum.
I like the line at the end where he goes, "Yeah, fuck you too." Oh, David Keith in another great role. Carpenter gave David Keith quite a lot of roles back in the day.
Yeah.
And I love that scene, where, is it Knowles, the guy who's a bit like Murdoch from the A-Team? He's a stoner. And it turns out he's the Thing and everybody's trying to fucking get off that couch. Poor Windows, though. Oh, poor Windows.
If I may, can I just say goodnight to Franco Walker? He's got
Franco.
He's got to go to bed.
Is it time for an Horlicks and a hot water bottle? Or electric blanket? Yeah, it used to make me piss that back in the day. I know this is a bit of a tongue-in-cheek thing. The amount of people who died because they pissed themselves whilst wearing a electric blanket.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's a very 70s death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Esther Ranson will be talking about that on a Sunday night time. You watch.
Or Lynn Fallswood.
I think the Thing, by the way, was...
Trying over-talking one another. Stop.
Right.
Let me finish my fucking bit before you jump in. And he goes, let's just take it away, lad.
I was just going to say, The Thing was the first film I remember noticing different cuts of it, because there was a version that was on ITV that didn't have the Stevie Wonder very superstitious.
Oh yeah, Superstition in it. Yeah.
They played a completely different track on ITV one time it was on. I was like, what the hell is going on? That's not the version I watched.
What was the version of was it Death Wish 2 or Death Wish 3 where they actually kind of early CGI'd the pants back on the guy? Remember, he was supposed to run a bit naked for ITV. They stuck a pair of knickers on him.
ITV had a lot of wonderful edits, and they even, when they showed Star Trek the motion picture, they even put the bits in with the unfinished artwork, like where stuff had to have like a matte background. They put Shatner on the fucking scaffolding thing, when he's going out in the airlock after Spock inside V'Ger. Mm-hmm. There's a bit where he comes out the airlock and there's all fucking scaffolding behind him. You can see the rigging holding him up, and there was no backing in that. And apparently that's the ABC cut. So somebody had got a dodgy copy from America. It was on national television.
There's some good TV edits for language. that I've seen over the years. I mean, one of the worst offenders back in the 80s was when they showed the Clint Eastwood movie. Was it Heartbreak Ridge or something like that? There was a lot of uses of the words melon farmer rather than mother flipper. There was some really good alternatives used in that one.
Rodent brings up a good one here where he says RoboCop TV edits friggin' amazing. Where it's called slags leave.
No, women leave. Women leave.
No, it was slags leave.
I've
one
seen it
time.
with women leave.
Slags leave. I thought that was amazing, and it didn't even sound like Kurtwood Smith.
No, there's a good one for The Big Lebowski. There's a line that gets repeated when they're attacking some little kid for his homework. And they're sort of shouting at him. He says, "This is what you get when you F a stranger in the ass." But in the TV version, it's "This is what you get when you meet a stranger in the Alps." They repeat it about 7 or 8 times. It's so good. I think there's even a T-shirt of it.
That'd have been funny. That's what you get for eating Alpen.
It makes no sense, but it's like it's so good.
Oh dear. Minimum says he watched Ready Player One for the first time the other day, and he says the first half was good. It's not. I did rewatch that, oddly enough, the other day, because it's funny that, when you're not very well, you just start binge film watching, don't you? Mm-hmm. I do anyway. And I got through a ton of films. The only one I wanted, and I can't get hold of it anywhere, was Super Troopers 3. I thought that might have been on the high seas, but I started... Yeah, that came out August 7th.
No.
The mustache rides again.
Stop jumping up and down the bed.
Yeah. Who wants a mustache ride? Do you know, it's because of that film I've got one of my ringtones as Biddy Body Biddy Boo by DJ Bubbles.
I love that tune. Do you know what's stuck in my head? That very tune, but for some reason sung by the Mick Flowers Pop.
Oh my God! You mean the German techno about a bitty bitty body bitty boo? That's the one. Yeah,
I've got the Bon Tempi version stuck in my head for some fucking reason.
Oh dear! Is it the Mrs. Mills? Oh, you don't know Mrs. Mills. Nobody seems to know Mrs. Mills apart from me.
No,
which is weird. I'm looking on my desk. I've bought some LED light bars. Like the old-fashioned variety, not the newish type.
Yes.
But I'm building something. An 8-segment LED light that goes from left to right.
Could it be a Night Rider thingy?
It is. I am. The circuit is designed, and it's ready to be breadboarded. And then I'm going to put in the same box, if I dare to, I'm going to put the kit voice modulator in as well. Like the one with the red lights going up and down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I might do it on an Arduino, and then change it so I can do... mind you can't get them to change colour, because I'd quite like a car one.
Do you know, this is really sad, but...
One.
But I bought a Jada Toys 1/24 scale Knight Rider.
Can't fault you.
And I absolutely fucking love it. I absolutely love it, Trev. It's fantastic. And the missus actually bought me the, it's a smaller scale one. She bought me the car version later. I don't know how the hell maybe she went into my Amazon history or something, had a look, but got me that for my Christmas, which was very nice, which made me decide not to divorce her this year, Trev.
Yay! Divorce is quite cool. I'm actually enjoying that, that gap between marriage and divorce.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah. And I'm loving life, and things are moving and shaking in Trevtown. I'm getting quite popular with the ladies. I'm quite in demand.
Good on you, Trev.
I know. It's funny that people have got wind that I'm single now, and people are showing interest. So, like I've told them, once you go fat, you never go back.
The strangest thing is when you start to... Well, definitely, I noticed this when I was much younger. I went out with some lady that I wasn't particularly interested in, but then I met our pals, and our pals see with her, and you're like, every fucking one of these people are interested. And it's just that kind of, that strange pre-selection thing that ladies have got. And like, this is really freaky. This is really, I don't know. I thought, I wish I'd tried this. Fucking wish I'd tried this years ago.
I'm getting me Gigolo on, to be fair. You know,
good on you.
It's about time I got some tuppence action, not just that tuppenny nudger at Bridlington. Tuppenny nudger. I love that. That makes me snot every time I see that. I don't know. It's just one of those weird things that tickles me.
Maybe have yourself to a dirty weekend in Cleethorpes, Trev.
No, not Cleethorpes.
Fancy some chips, love.
Oh, yeah. I ain't had a chippy tea for ages.
I've not been to Cleethorpes since 1989, Trev.
There's only one decent chippy in Cleethorpes now, and that's the other side of the train station. But Cleethorpes is really mingy, and there's fuck all there now, to be honest.
Do you know, I used to go to a late night. I loved a little place called Rothsay in Scotland back in the day, before the package holiday really took off, and that was a beautiful little place, and now it's utter shite. And yeah, it's kind of tragic, the old UK, the demise of the UK. Well, welcome to Derailing the Stream on the...
Judith Chalmers is spinning in her grave, Brian. Cartoon Man says chippy is too expensive. It is! I can't believe how ridiculously expensive a chippy tea is now. It's like you need a fucking second mortgage for anything at the moment.
Get this, while we've completely derailed the stream and we're into our 3 hours and 20 minutes phase, got a KFC last night, family KFC.
Oh, God.
It was £37, Trev.
I bet it was disgusting.
Fucking unreal, anyway.
What? Minimum says, shag them all, Trev, but don't let them near your fungibles / assets. Ah, I see what you mean there. No, it's, I do the triple F method now. Effing for fun. Rodent says, Bunty in a place called Findhorn in Scotland was a great chippy. They did deep fried cheeseburgers. Wow.
Let's have a look at this. Where the fuck's this? Findhorn.
Findhorn.
He
also says, my last trip to the chippy for 2 people cost £30, yeah. It's about Smilex. Atom Gray said, Munich. What have you been doing in Munchen?
No, I've been to Munchen many times. I do the Oktoberfest quite often, yeah.
Oh.
But no, we were talking. It was just mentioning the last Spielberg movies that were actually worth a damn, and I said that was probably the last one. That was the last one I thought was worth a damn.
Do you know Spielberg's lost his edge a long time ago?
Yeah, well, that's 20 years ago. That's 2005 is Munich. So yeah,
you know, and he proved that with that last thing, the fucking Disclosure Day. What the fuck?
Absolute garbage.
Yeah.
Did not enjoy that.
Just on what the real rodent said, Findhorn is a tragic 125 miles from me. It's right on Speyside, where the Speyside single malts do. Imagine having a nice little
ice water
Speyside single malt plus Findhorn chippy.
Oof. I'm about to run out of steam, guys. Oh, guess who's just popped up on who to follow over on X? Jim Caviezel. He's got a movie coming out soon called Ghost Soldier, and that looks amazing.
I quite like that guy. He's in terms of his religion, he's absolutely batshit, but I quite like him. I quite kind of admire that. Even though if I don't agree with a specific type of religion, I quite admire that kind of
I liked him in Person of Interest.
Yeah, that was a good show, wasn't it?
That was a good show. And he's done a couple of movies, and they've been like, I mean, Frequency was one. I thought about doing it on Just Great Movies, but it doesn't quite make the cut, to be fair. And it doesn't qualify to go on Just Bad Movies either.
I liked Frequency, although if I admit that in front of Cockney, you'll have an aneurysm.
Do you know, I've been working on the next Just Great Movies episode for about a week now, and I'm getting nowhere with it.
Is it Condor Man?
It's not. It's a long one, actually. I've had to chop the script right back. I got to about 40 minutes. But I could talk all day about this one particular movie. And I'm half tempted to actually do it live, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have a chat with you off air, see what you think. I'm going to call it. I'm out of fucking steam, guys.
Okay, well, that sounds good to me because I'm up early tomorrow as well. So.
Right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for your donations tonight. I'm going to be a bit cheeky and stick this up on the screen. If you're feeling generous, it's ko-fi.com/Trev Retro. Everything goes towards the channel. I'm currently trying to just keep the channel's head above water because I don't understand. It'd be interesting to know what we're doing wrong. Because I don't know, we've not made any progress on here for at least 6 months. In fact, things have started going backwards. I'm not quite sure what the problem is.
I genuinely don't think you're doing. The only thing you're doing wrong is the fact that you've not been about for 5 years. That's the only thing. Because most people have been about, and I think YouTube has gone through that funny little phase where, because I've seen massive channels hardly grown a damn in the last couple of years. So I don't know. Just if we're here on a Saturday night, we're having fun with the chat, then that's
we are, yeah. But it would be nice to be out there and, you know, make a difference and get a bit of a gathering going. But I think with that niche, we're too niche. We may be core niche, who knows? And on that note, thank you, everybody. Thank you, chat. Thank you, panel.